the best.
You shouldn't hit it. It hasn't done anything wrong to you.
It's more of a gentle caressing with my point.
Oh, that's weird. I think I just got nail polish in my hair. Oops.
In all my years of painting my nails, I never had that problem, and I have so much more hair.
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous. About some of it, at least.
Oh? Then
Keep
what are you
your
not
beard,
jealous about?
but everything else.
Oh.
There's a lot there, but I like it on you.
Meow.
Alright, let me figure something out.
Oh yeah. I need to arrange the windows healthily so that I can see. I need to learn how to see. Oh. OBS is having a thought about its frame rate.
Hot. Oh, not that kind of thought. Sorry.
God damn
What
it.
is it called, like, properly? There's the investigation and the trial, but what comes before that?
Well, if it's like the other games, it'll be daily life and deadly life, and we'll go through the daily life. But I mean, it's Danganronpa 3. Anything's on the cards. There might be trousers.
I mean,
what have I started apart from a stream? Because I've most definitely started a stream of some kind. I'm going out of my way to investigate the no doubt impending tweet. Oh. Pringles.
I'm getting more desperate. I'm sorry.
Oh, I get it. Just, it threw me because Twitter thought that that was Haitian Creole, which is fitting because Sly Cooper and Haiti, but Lozzie has arriven. Good evening. It's like the evening, but there's an N at the
About
beginning.
you.
Oh.
You know, when people are like, it's all about me this evening, so it's all about me evening.
Oh, I've never heard that.
As opposed to, like, good morning. Because it's your morning, but it's me evening. I can be funny, damn it.
No. That was
It's
well,
true.
just a
I
well-timed.
admit it.
There's a well-timed kicking in of the theme song there as well. Oh yes, it's been snowing as fuck all day, and it was funny yesterday because we've had no snow since about this time last year. Normally we have at least some in like November or December, but yesterday, like for the first time in a year, it was sort of looking out the window in class, like, hey, is that a snowflake? Blizzard conditions for like 2 hours. But literally, it was nothing, then a single flake of snow, and then just because that's the noise snow makes.
And apparently that's been, like, all throughout all of the British Isles?
Basically, it's the so-called beast from the east because it's a weather bomb by way of Russia, Siberia.
My Irish fox friend has been sitting on snow, and it looks gorgeous in English weather.
It sounds erotic.
It's, well, that's too. But no, it's like, how do you describe, like, I don't know, English weather? Lots of fog, lots of rain, but it's, like, good for snow weather.
A lot of rain, a lot of clouds. Sometimes it's sunny, but yeah, snow is rare at this point, unless you're up in the miserable mountains, or just Yorkshire. Ugh, Yorkshire, yeah, Yorkshire, yeah. I can say these things because unfortunately I was born there. Good people can come from Yorkshire because Laura's fiancé is from there, as am I. So we're proof that people can survive Yorkshire, but still. tomorrow tonight. Well, when is it? It should make things nice and cozy, assuming that they don't take the roads in, because of course in Norfolk they take the roads in when the weather gets too bad. It's just, there was a motorway here yesterday, but no, they just put it in a storehouse. There's just no road here. It's like it was never there to begin with. They took the roads in. Okay. It's the tonight that would be tonight if it weren't tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna start chapter 1 because that was the arrangement. Assuming that the frame rate isn't gonna kill it to death. With a nose.
Then we have a contract.
It's been a while. Sorry, I need to get back to reading the Discworld series.
Misheard that as the Discord series. Like, they write novels now?
I mean...
We finally have rules. Okay, so you must live at the academy. Therefore, no paper!
Oh shoot, where'd I put my notebook? Because I know you're gonna start spouting things almost immediately. I need to be prepared.
Yeah. Oh, that was violent. What's it with this game and cherry blossoms? Because like that was the representation of friendship. Like that was the hope fragment of this game. Ben, good evening. See, that makes it sound like if you can go in there, but you'll be punished. But I doubt that's what it is. It'll just be like, I don't know. I'm sort of confusing between the rules of the first game, of this game, and my game. Well, this is going to be worth remembering, I suppose. Never directly commit a murder. Don't damage... Like, I love how the rules are displayed as, like, crack, crack, no. It's not, like, a threat of punishment or anything else. It's just this is a no-no. This is a thing that will not happen because you're not supposed to.
Cherry blossoms represent the fragility of life, by the way.
It just
in case we're curious.
Generally speaking, or in this game specifically?
In Japan.
Ah. Fitting. Oh, Lossy thinks just solved a thing! If it's the conclusion that you came to this morning, then I think you may have been a little bit hasty, but I'll be interested to hear your reasoning nonetheless.
You gotta be kidding me. I will never participate in a killing game.
Joke's on you, Kaede, you're already in one. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Our class trial my. I wonder if they're all going to be like that. Just typography that's dodgy. Everyone is present.
How?
But...
You gotta be kidding me!
Unless we're gonna get to, like, chapter 5, our character's gonna die, and then somebody else is gonna have a chapter 1.
Whomst?
The killing game and class trials will continue until only 2 surviving students remain.
Somehow I don't think that's what's going to happen, because this is Danganronpa. It always derails towards the end, but still.
Only 2 surviving students? What would be the reason for that?
That's...
I see.
Well, yeah, if you had 2 people, then if one kills the other, there wouldn't be a trial, and if there are 3 people left and one kills the second, then the third would know who did it immediately, and also there couldn't be a majority vote, so yeah, 2 people.
Always messing around.
Kaido looks like he really, really needs to shit. Like, Kyoko had a post-pant shitting face. This is a pre-pant. This is a crowning, a touching cloth face.
Don't screw around.
And there it goes.
Oh.
What?
No.
Yeah, Kaito, don't get yourself killed now, otherwise that'll throw all my predictions out the window.
Shut up!
It's got a little bit of Mondo in him.
Ah, jeez.
Wow, that was a really convincing shout, Kaede. The way she pronounces G's just makes me think of throw the cheese.
Thunk.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The only thing I remember about the colours with a K and no U is there was that one picture of them where it looks like two of them are admiring the third guy's ass. Welcome to the Museum of Ass. Ah, Polish mayonnaise, of course.
Right?
Right.
Also, it's that music again that I've used in some videos. I remember it from the demo, it was good. Wow, that's so convincing, Himiko.
Wow. Really?
Vibrations.
Hey. But
A hole in the wall.
Please wait.
got it?
Maybe you came in through the fourth... I'm not going to say ceiling or floor, just clearly by way of...
Oh, right.
That's how you enter the building. So motivational. You were being too protagonist, and now you must die. Well, not
Do
immediately.
not agree.
Jeez. Got it.
Oh, man. Okay. Good steam.
Come on, come on!
Oh.
I love how those are two separate sprite poses for Angie as well. Like, she can lean either way, and it's just a thing that happens.
Impressive. Hey!
Manhole. Gonta can find my manhole any day of the week. Too soon? Too soon.
But...
You sure it's not just like the death road to Canada or something?
No. Either way.
How fortuitous that you should mention the boiler. The boiler in this house has died because of the bad weather. So it's cold in here. I can't feel my hands. I can sort of feel my hands. Must corroborate Gonta's clam.
Got it.
Such a gentleman. So precious.
Wow, impressive.
Huh?
Please, children, follow the group.
So unsure.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Huh?
That means... I'm sure.
See, that's very worrying. But if the mastermind is one of the students, it's not going to be Rantaro because they wouldn't fucking out themselves like that.
That's true. Sorry.
Does that merit writing down, Heather?
No.
I mean, didn't you already say that yesterday?
I mean, I said a lot of things on a lot of days, so I mean, I can't be held accountable.
Okay.
Yes, we should head for Gonta's manhole. Oh, 4! That's a lot of coins for a single object. I can spank the basketball hoops, Heather. This changes nothing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Anyway, we should... I was going to talk to Shuichi again, but then, like... nah, I'll just evaporate. Also, that's one thing that I think... Hang on a minute. Okay, I was sort of trying to rationalize whether it auto-corrects where you're facing or not. That's clearly a room. But, OBS, can you behave, please? Thank you. Thank you muchly. I appreciate how there's a mini-map in the corner, so you don't need to bring up... I don't need to press tab to bring an entire map up in front of your entire face. this game fixes so many things that like you could live with in previous games, but it's nice that they've been adjustimated. Also, wait, which image? Whom said words that? Ooh, Exosauce.
That all said, it does make it hard to go back now that you've experienced better.
Once you go 3, you never go B. And the B stands for back.
The B will stand for robot.
Oh, the arse. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of wolf.
Then...
Oh no, the windmills.
Oh no, the windmills. Oh, so they were. Also, OBS, can you please behave? Anyway, guess that. Ah, right, okay. I was being told to look, and I didn't read. An important hole near a bush. For fuck's sake, Mew.
Whoa!
Leave it to me. My apologies.
I don't get why Kibo's name needs to be spelled with 2 E's when like, being nicknameified.
Wouldn't it just be... well, I mean, I guess that's the only Americanized nickname in the entire game, right? Otherwise it'd just be Kibo, which is what it's already spelled as.
Eh. Physical strength is approximate to that of a strong senior citizen.
Piece of shit!
Oh.
Allow Gonta.
Gunter, daddy. Oh,
Upsy daisy.
cute.
So easily? His strength must be due to my magic. Yup, there's no mistaking it.
Oh, you're amazing, Himiko!
Well, Laura, if you don't feel up to staying, then don't feel compelled to. But we
What should Gonta
appreciate
do
your
with cover
company.
now?
Please leave it somewhere else. Be careful not to hit anyone with it.
Actually, Gonta no can do that. Very rude to litter.
It's like an indirect reference or something. Kerfunk. Dear, oh dear. And I know at one point in the Sammarinese national final, they, somewhere, and I forget where, they misspelled Tinashe's song title, so it was listed as Feel Yourself at one point.
Gonta never do that?
But...
Kibo could count many things, not just beans. A boy of many talents. Ah yes, Kaede, poke your face right into the manhole.
Actually,
Moist air!
Got it.
I'll protect you!
Gonta protect you.
Going to protect the menfolk.
It's true. I see, yes. I see.
Oh, Angie is so naive, and that totally won't be your undoing at some point. Go team. They're working so together, which is so different from the previous games, sort of. Like, before, they were all, like, friendly, but this, they're like, yeah, we're a fucking team. Like, the first game, everyone was really not trusting. The second game, people were much more cooperative, and now it's just like, yeah, fuck it. We're a big old fucking family, innit? Don't know why they talk like that, but there you go.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the setup, because in the first game, we kind of had the idea that, like, being locked in the school was the plan of somebody who was amongst us. In the second game, we were told there was a traitor, but not that the mastermind was one of them.
What is it?
And now in this game,
That is correct.
we haven't been told there's any kind of treachery going on.
Well, it could also be this idea of, like, in the first game, they knew to expect to be in Hope's Peak, and Hope's Peak is where they were. In the second game, they found an affinity with Hope's Peak, which is where they expected to be, and they were just told it's a school trip, and they sort of lived with that. Whereas with this, it's like, here's a bunch of kids, and we've put them somewhere with no explanation whatsoever. And they're like, oh, well then.
Oh, so like because they were all here unexpected, they knew no one had plans to go here too. That's interesting.
Well, just a thought. Oh, that's not suspicious. I was gonna say, who does she remind me of? I feel like Hiyoko, just because traditional patterns on the head thing, and also fragrant.
Hey.
That's...
Yeah.
Spoilers, Lozzie. You're still alive because you're a cinnamon roll. No one would ever do you ill, and also, why would you murder anyone? You're too polite.
okay.
Now I'm reminded of the Asdorf movie with here, hold this, and just hands him a bomb and just leaves, but then comes back like, thanks.
Well said.
No. Ugh, degenerate males.
Boobs. That was a very necessary bit of input on my part. Ooh, I could spank the hook. Spank all of the hooks. This game rewards you for going spanky spoodle. This is very good. This is a vital use of time. I won't always do it, but I'm gonna do it a lot.
You have to do it all the time. Never stop.
Don't stop the spankies. I'm saying so much creepy shit that could be taken out of context in this stram.
Shame I can't just edit videos right now without my actual computer. So sad.
Did I not say Death Road to Canada?
I mean, you did? Does that mean that Canada is despair in your mind?
I mean, you know how I feel about Canada with a capital C. Why is there a cheer button? And also, why is escape jump? And also W, and like, what? Wow.
I swear they made these as confusing as possible to see.
What is the pointful? Why is the this? Good.
Atula's on my side.
Here.
Everyone, be careful.
Sayonara.
Damn it.
Leave it to me!
Double kill. This is excellent.
Damn
To
it!
do my best. I'll do it.
This is glorious.
Ways to go.
I'm a little confused if everyone's...
This is wonderful.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Do
I
his
couldn't
best.
do it.
I miscalculated.
If everyone's dead, then...
Oh, yep.
Sorry.
Everyone's dead. I feel as though this is just like this isn't meant to be. Like it's supposed to be really hard, but not doable. Like I feel as though doing well here doesn't matter, is what I'm trying to. Because it did say in the tutorial, not that it matters. It's like Trap Adventure 2. Which was popular for a
feeling
short
alright?
while. I like the art style of it though. Like they were all paper cutouts. Oh, that was a good introduction. And the friends are here. Of course they are. I'm still not quite over wipe your asses and wait. That's good lines.
Hey.
So unkind to Monodam.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Ben,
Well, no shit.
you're the worst of the worst.
It was sort of very, very
Don't
obvious.
worry.
So,
Police!
The controls were surprisingly floaty, though. Like, I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but no, it was surprisingly floaty. There was a bit of gravitas. And some of it was my own dumbness, though. It's not
I'm
as easy-
loving these camera zooms so much.
Oh, yes.
Fucking moron!
Jeez.
You got me.
For those who don't get the reference, Laura and I came up with dump lyrics to the theme from Puzzle Swap from the 3DS Street Pass Plaza thing.
Actually, you might be right, but yeah,
Okay.
It's so motivational.
that's not true. I'll get us out of here.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly the whole point is to just keep trying and keep failing because it's to instill despair.
Right? Yeah. Then.
Yay, friendly bees.
I'm glad.
But... Whoa! That's rugophobic.
Let's go!
That's right.
Damn it, Kokichi Grandma.
You're right.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
A divine wind will blow through.
Wonderful.
Base level toilet humor. Why not? Are we doing it again? I think we're doing it again. Heartbeat Celeste Burgers. Good evening and hello. Welcome to the universe. It's a place where
Leave it to me!
I pressed it to jump, and jump she did not.
Damn it!
Everyone,
That
be careful.
that was what I died on last time. The coins are bombs. Because of course they are.
Oh, is this like Ares action or something like that?
Time to do my best.
What? I didn't hear you over everyone else dying.
God damn it. Is this like Ares action or whatever that game is?
I guess I'll go. Couldn't
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
They don't have the
Yeah, this is
momentum.
reminding me a hell of a lot of something like that.
They don't have the momentum to make this jump.
Huh?
Oh, Tenko does.
Huh?
Except they all have the same. Oh,
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
this is good.
can do it.
Ways to go.
This is excellent.
It's gotta be pixel perfect. I believe it, you, Tess. You can do it.
Let's have fun with this.
Oh, damn it, Kokichi Grandma.
Let us proceed.
I shall go.
As a maid.
This, it does seem like. Oh. 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 Nope. Correcchio out. Yeah, that platform moved weirdly. Yeah, I had a feeling that it's like I doubt that if you get to the end there's anything meaningful for it though. So I'm not ashamed.
Oh, wow.
Like that's something that's reserved for people who are really good at it. And I feel as though it's no big deal. So I'm not even gonna.
Why?
Oh, damn it, Mew.
Don't worry.
Well, it's cute that they're so motivated, though. But I'd imagine the whole point is for them to keep trying and then feel broken by the end of it. Okay, Lozzie. Have a good life. Wow. Gonta's got that ass. Unsurprisingly.
Damn.
Seems like
And this isn't even...
that's wrong.
Like, this doesn't even seem like it would be the motive if indeed this game still operates. Because, like, the motives in the second game were really nebulous, so I don't know if they're going to do away with them or not, but, like, this is just a thing that's already here. Like, this doesn't feel like this is the Chapter 1 motive, because it's like, oh, hey, here's a way out. That's not going to make you kill someone. That's going to make you just keep trying over and over again till you die.
Well, you know.
Well, no, if killing someone's easier than making it through an Ares action level, then, I mean...
Fair point. Also, Kokichi's just sort of having a moment.
Huh?
I don't like that. That's so mean.
He cry. And, well, not the contest itself, but the preparations therefore, yes indeed.
That's wrong. Hey, degenerate male!
Please don't.
Huh? Everyone?
To make her resent being such a team leader, that is spooful.
My spirit is nearly broken. This hardship gnaws at me. Given the circumstance, the most logical course of action would be to give up.
Yeah, I feel like Hisashi Mitsui in the second half of a basketball game.
That's not specific at all.
I knew this wasn't possible from the start.
This bullshit is a waste of my precious time and energy.
Oh, shut your boobs.
I can't let you all rely on my magic. Besides, I don't have enough MP left. I'm just relieved that no one was seriously injured. Praise be to Atua.
God damn it, Angie.
Wait!
Hey guys!
Huh?
No way.
Ah.
You gotta be kidding me!
Fight, fight, fight.
Jeez.
It's a good point, Ryoma, but don't take that to mean that it's acceptable to do so.
Sorry.
Albeit, is that in reference to the game or at Eurovision? Because either way...
Dumbass. What?
Ding dong bing bong, with a fancy image. By which I mean onomatopoeia. Ah, the friends.
This is an announcement.
Also, by the way, I've just noticed the fluid that I think on Gundam, that Monodam is consuming. Pretty, and probably toxic.
It is now nighttime.
It's Betty Bad time!
I love how that they don't actually read out every single line for the nighttime announcement now, so you can skip through it much more easily than just before.
Be careful.
Where you'd have to hold down control if you wanted to skip through it.
Bedtimer sign.
Precious.
Oh.
Huh? What do you think?
What's wrong?
Yep. Joke's on you, you said you were never gonna sleep there, now you're going to have to.
Okay.
That's right.
It's decided. Either way.
We must depart to the room space. God damn it, Himiko. Oh. So the fact that you're drooling makes that seem a little bit less not sincere, genuous, non-disingenuous, just god damn it, Tenko.
Oh. How should I put this?
You mean?
Please wait.
I really like Tenko.
I mean, I don't think I ever have, but you care to elaborate? How do I add ma to elaborate and make it sound endearing? Alabama-rate.
She's hot. That's about it. Her and Kibo. I ship it. As in, I ship it with me. I like both of them. They're cool. I like everyone in this game. I actually think this might be the team I like the most of the three.
Well, so far, I think all the games have
Seriously?
good in them.
Come on!
Absolutely.
Still mostly based on the demo, but still, like, I've seen nothing to contradict it so far. I feel like I've been enjoying Kaito, and I'm not just saying that because he's right here.
You know...
But of course, as I said before, Gonta Daddy. And I am hamming it up somewhat, but he's just such a cinnamon roll. And Kokichi can get to fuck.
You're right.
And as for Eurovision favourites, I'm not going to say anything because that would spoil my top 43, which I'll be doing over the course of April like I do every year. On Mondays, even though I'm still not doing Vader this year because I need to focus on I was going to say Eurovision, I need to focus on university.
What's the matter?
Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
First city.
He's so considerate.
You right.
precious child of the cinnamon.
Yeah.
How can you look at him and feel fear? I mean, yes, he's a boy of many chunks, but in a good way, he's a fine boy. I forgot, Kaede runs so fucking quickly. She must fast, as the expression goes. I'm also fond of Kirumi,
Are
but
you feeling all right?
I'm just worried that when I say it, it sounds like I'm saying kill me in a racist Japanese accent. Which once again proves that she will be a killer and not a killie. We've discussed this. Nyum. Ladies, how are you doing this fine fuck of an evening?
Seems like...
And Himiko, talk slowly to me. Slow saxophone.
My magic.
Rest in peace.
Savage. Well, any slut, clearly it is time for the boobled beds. Where there will be beds, and some of them will contain boobs. Take me to the Kaede room. Or Kaede, as the meme goes. It's been a while since I've seen the inside of these rooms, and by that I mean I saw a room singular in the demo. Is that what that is? Oh, it's like a... Oh, I thought it was like a weird candlestick or something. It's a key on a hook on a...
Bingo!
Oh, good, my favorite of the children. Except...
Oh yeah!
Monodab is my favorite, but Monokid has produced some very good lines so far.
That's wrong.
Good. Excellent. And what about the toilet? Can we at least review it? 10 out of 10 would poop again.
Huh?
A piece of toast. There's just toast inside the wardrobe. Can we use the sleep in here? Apparently so. Do we have Monokuma Theater? Do we? We do! Oh. What am I even looking at? Hell's bells, Monokuma. Well, that was an experience to experience. How do those fit in with the diegesis of this game? Like, who sees the Monokuma Theater? Do they even really exist?
Clearly he's saving them all up so he can mind control someone later.
Ryota Mitarai!
Say that, yeah!
So,
Stop it!
have fun!
I wonder if Monodam will ever say anything in these announcements. He's a precious boy. Ah, the dining hall. See, this school looks so much swaggier than Hope's Peak, which is what I based my Danganronpa on, and that's... I'm jealous because the rooms look so fancy and snazzy, and the dining hall's so fancy and snazzy, and mine is just the one from the first game, except there are spubbified fast food signs above the kitchen that changes with each chapter, so you have stuff like, high fives, murder some guys, and Wendy's, as opposed to Wendy's, and murder kids instead of Burger King, and... I try too hard. Shuichi, how are your boobs this morning?
Shuichi.
Okay.
Huh?
Hey,
What's the matter?
no.
What were you going to say before you disappeared ominously? You know, I just realized I could have just taken the side door, but no. If I'd done that, I wouldn't have met Shuichi. We would never have known each other ever in the history of the universe. All because I took the wrong door. The scary door. The third door from the sun, except that door's still barricaded, so never mind. Plenty of people are here.
So then, Of course.
By the way,
Huh?
see?
Wait.
That's so mean.
Fuck's sake, Kokichi Grandma.
That's enough.
Hey, degenerate male!
He's like Hyoko gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Shut up!
That's wrong. Sorry.
She was too focused on the tunnel by way of the manhole, surrounded by bush.
I see.
Thank
Uh,
goodness.
Hey!
No, I'm not touching that one.
It's a
You're
lie.
not touching your bush.
Excuse you, I shave a
What
lot.
are you saying?
Well, you see, Alex said the same thing, and I've yet to see proof of that. That came off as a little bit creepy.
Right?
What, proof of Alex or proof of me? Because I know you've seen proof of me.
Not technically.
Oh?
Technically not.
Is that an invitation? Is that an invitation you want everyone here to know?
If I can't stop you, I can't stop you, but meow.
Oh,
Duly noted.
I knew it.
What's wrong?
well now.
Thrust. Yeah, sure enough. Motivation.
I'll answer that.
Incomprehensible.
Now then.
Oh boy. Is it going to be something spectaculicious?
Now then. The special motive I prepared is called the First Blood Perk. Wow! For the first murder that occurs, no class trial will be held.
All the hand-drawn stuff in this game looks fantastic. I know it's not really hand-drawn, you know what I mean.
Drawn on a paper towel. Also, bullshit!
That means the first one to kill someone will get to graduate. No strings attached.
I do not believe that for a hot fucky second, my dude.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Although, does that mean to say that if someone kills someone, they'll be extracted, but everyone else won't be executed because there isn't a trial? I don't think anyone will make good on that promise, but still, it's just good to know all the particulars.
Let me explain. Psycho pop.
Really?
Don't!
You gotta be kidding me.
Game show bonus. But what if it is a game show, Tenko? What then?
Stop it.
Huh?
No, that's wrong. That's wrong!
For a second there, I wondered if the game crashed or if I'd moused out of the window or if my mouse was even turned on, but no, everything was fine, it just wouldn't click for a second.
Always messing around.
How should I put this?
Huh?
Oh good.
True.
Philosophy. I can big words.
So insured. Sure.
Objection. Clearly Monodum is the best monocub.
Huh?
How terrifying.
To tell you the truth,
Please wait.
Oh, that reminds me. Something that I've been meaning to ask. Heather, I don't expect you to know, but Heartbeat, I expect you to know. I've seen a couple of things pertinent to the second game that commonly associate Hajime with fruit, and I don't get why. Could someone explain? Why is Hajime fruit? Does Hajime Hinata is fruity?
Shut up! Rise and shine, Earth sign!
She Google?
Hell yeah!
my heart's racing.
I'll do it.
And that's that.
What?
Please stop!
Kaito!
Oh. Come on, Kaito, don't get yourself killed. Rip. Double rip. I love how that text box just said, huh? Like, there was... I've been watching compilations of people dramatically reading Spobified logos, and one of them was for a website that I don't frequent, and no one would believe me if I said that I don't frequent it, but I literally don't. But it just been changed to say, poop, huh?
It's Adam's fault!
Somehow.
Apparently, it's just that fruit is brought up a lot when both discussing Hajime and when Hajime says stuff.
Jeez.
Why?
He was meant to be the fruit of all the research produced by Hostpeak Academy staff. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish.
Oh.
Stop it! Huh?
I thought it'd be something more overt than that.
Yeah, no, same.
Well...
But he does always seem to be associated with oranges, so, Oh my god, this is Hajime and Nagito as puppies. With a little baby kitten on top of their heads.
Hoops!
I'll send you the link.
That's right.
Also,
So long, farewell.
what even was that interaction?
Oh, there's apparently a lot of it. Why is there a lot of it? Why? Oh, the cat is Chiaki! Why?
Oh, no.
Don't worry. So that means...
Well,
But it's never that simple. There's probably... Monokuma's left, and they will keep going until... Splealth.
that's wrong.
If I don't use people words, then I'll sound edumacated.
Huh?
Well,
Trashy skank. Oh, right already.
Suddenly, the class isn't quite so gung-ho about being friendly team people.
Okay.
Humst. Is it free time time? Is it the free time time for free time? Or am I having
Mail
more
time, mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. Or sorry, what is it? Post time over there?
Maybe. You don't know my life.
All I know is what Irish people tell me.
Mr. Crimble, the Christmas Crumble Man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that was British.
are you okay?
The Irish story is about pissing on a wall.
Irish people were present.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm...
People singular.
Yes.
I knew it.
The whole of the Irish people
might be
present for a
right.
single conversation involving Mr. Crimble's Christmas Crumbles.
Yes.
Or what is it? Mr. Crimble's Christmas Crumble Kids? There we go.
Yes. May I see it? No.
No.
Huh?
Is that alright?
Oh yeah, there's a library. A library. A librarian, but without a librarian. And so the music returns. It's musical. Or, in the words of... Wait, whose was it? Arby's, I think? It's food! Or, if you prefer, Goog Moom Foof.
There we go.
Wrong.
Oh, they're having a discussion? Tenko! I don't hate you yet, but it's going that way.
Sneak attack.
What a pain.
I'll protect you.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Gross.
Called the fuck out. So, is that just Tenko's character then? She constantly refers to males as degenerates, and yet she herself becomes degenerated around females. There's like,
What's wrong?
pot, kettle, vagina.
Hey! That's true. How should I put this?
You're a strange one, Mr. Umami. You don't know how to talk about dicks. That's just my headcanon now. Blame the runaway guys. Would that not just be an endearing character trait? Rantaro is a perfectly functional human being, but he's incapable of saying the word penis, and will substitute it for an 8-bit graphic of a hookshot at the word wee-wee. That's a reference. You know this reference, Heather.
Give me a minute. Yeah.
Remember,
Ooh. Does that mean that it's actually cake and or a secret passage? Yeah, secret passage. Floor markings, it's a telltale giveaway. And on the other side, it will just be another bookcase. And you open that, and there's another bookcase.
I'm gonna put that box in another box, and then I'll nail that box to myself!
I want, once I'm all grown up and I have a career and job, whatever, I want to live in a house that has secret passageways, but I want so many that I can have at least one just be a fake out like that. Like, here, move this bookcase aside, and it's a secret bookcase! The most useless secret in the world.
That's where I keep my porn stash.
Implying that I have such a thing, which I do not.
Whoa! It moved?
It swings open. Look, there's...
I've hacked your computer.
And you will have found not even a thing. Allow me to punch some books to prove it. Open palm book punching. Oh no, please, Heather, and enlighten everyone.
What, do I?
Let there be enlightenment. If you dare.
I was thinking of my own porn collection, I'm sorry. It's kind of extensive. Barely
It's
fits on
very
a 5
extensive.
gig external hard drive.
I am aware of your collection, Heather, and it worries me, sincerely.
I haven't sent you much from it. I've sent you far more Larry the Cucumber X Pickle Rick.
Anyway.
Jeez.
It's actually a really well drawn picture, and I hate that fact so much.
And I'm sure Heartbeat is enjoying this much too much.
That's true.
Oh. Oh. Detective boy. Clever child. Ultimate boy.
Well, but...
Yeah.
Then...
But what if Kaede is the mastermind? You don't know. Or the traitor, or whatever. Except she won't be, because she's the protagonist, or at least for the time being. Da-da-da-da! And we're back on the boyfriend hallway.
Yeah.
You would want to cause a mass panic debate? Oh! Because that's a feature in this game, and I'm sure I'll enjoy that.
Why'd they have to keep the word panic in there?
Dingus bingus. Good.
I mean, I guess if everyone just calmed down, it'd probably just be a mass debate, but, you know.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That was a very necessary announcement, and I love it.
But what if Shuichi's lying to you to get you to distrust your people?
Except again, I don't think that's... He doesn't... He seems too forthfooth.
It's done tight.
Well, this is confusticating. That's clearly a useful source. Pay $1,000, you might win 100. 100,000? No, just 100. Anyway, Dingus Bingus, the time continue. Good.
To be fair, I think there's a lot of people who would, whatever the word is for it. Like, hypothetically, let's say that you pay me $1,000 and I give you a $999 gift card to something and, like, a fanfare plays. I think a lot of people would be willing to give up some portion of that money to feel like they won something.
A $1 fanfare. It's not worth it.
A gift certificate to the Cracker Barrel!
That's an old story.
What's a Cracker Barrel?
Oh my god, Tess.
In other words.
You and your fappin' British cool original, I'm gonna shank somebody.
Fight me in a Tesco car park. Oh wait, you can't.
Cool.
Well, there is an Atlantic Ocean between us, so, I mean, we'd have to bridge that regardless if we were to fight in the same parking lot. Unless you mean, like, flame war you from a Tesco parking lot, in which case, yeah.
Oh no, I mean fucking face battle me.
That's hot.
As I thought.
I see.
For now,
Kibo is a precious child and I must protect him with my life. Yes, clearly this is... The entire school is in Labyrinthia. Except no, because I think we've already established this is Japan.
Which means...
Jeez.
Wait, is Labyrinthia a real place?
Yeah.
That's right. As I thought.
Good luck finding your way out of it, though.
Don't know what that was. But doot doot.
I did it!
Consider yourself notified. Of course.
There we go.
Robophobia is unacceptable and robophobic. Tango, how are your titties? It's fun for me to ask because I'm playing as a girl. From one girl to another. What those nips do?
I'm sorry. Jeez.
Oh, have we met Milky Sky Puddings yet?
By the way,
I mean, is anyone in this game particularly boob endowed?
Or dick endowed in this case if it's Rayquaza.
Well, if we're going down that route, then Gonta probably because Gonta Daddy.
I don't know why I'm writing this down, but I'll figure it out later. Gunta is Milky
no. I see.
Sky.
Yeah.
Pudding.
Thank you.
Oh!
Jeez. You can't!
Oh?
Do you want to try?
Oh. I think this is one of those bonus scenes, and we're seeing it because I played the demo. Because that's how I got the nail brush.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
why the fuck not?
Good job. Yeah.
Well, sure. I've made plans, apparently. I don't think it wants me to go there now, but I'm going to check anyway. Because I want to have a moment. I want to make sure I haven't... Okay. Thank you, Kaede. I want to make sure I don't miss the moment. It does seem that she runs a bit faster outside, so she has a sense of decorum while she must fast. Which is a 100% accurate translation of got to go fast. There was a song in Sweden's national final for Eurovision last year that was called, I think, Got a Thing About You, but they spelled Gotta G-O-T-T-A, which means got to thing about you. That's not how you use gotta!
Isn't that a type of cheese?
Something crunched, and I think you're thinking of Gouda.
That's right.
Oh, over here we pronounce that Goida, and no, I'm not kidding.
The fuck?
That's amazing.
Thanks.
I know, right?
It's
G-O-U, Goy, obviously.
I see.
Are you a Goy or a Burl?
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Atua smells of danger. Plot twist, Atua is actually a furry, because the god of Angie's culture is actually a musky husky.
100%.
because dangerous fragrances.
Oh, no.
That is.
Never mind.
Happy ending.
Oh?
That's not true.
Fucking bitch!
Okay, Mew has a point there, but still. But the mono cubs still exist. Also,
It's my turn, Kuma!
hey, Kibo is now following. Congratulations, you've made a good decision with your life. I'm not saying that you never have, but this is amongst them. Also, Mononeko.
Oh my god.
Like Jibanyan, but Monokuma. Is that Jibanyan from? I mean, obviously that's not the origin of the cat ghost, but Jibanyan was a thing in Yokai Watch anyway.
It's my turn, yeah.
Oh, he has a tick and it's cute. Yeah, they were actually going for Jibanyan.
What is it?
Headmaster, Kuma!
This is cute. This is precious. Absorbable.
Oh my god.
On your knees!
Oh, is that supposed to be like tire marks across the middle? Because I thought that was like a belt or something, and Heartbeat, I thought you were following anyway. But thank you.
That's terrible.
From an anthropological point of view,
Wow, wow, wow.
You got Correcchioed. And here come the children. It's a whole swarm of children. Oh no.
Oh!
The yokai did it!
Yeah!
What are you saying?
I'm very concerned about Monokuma's company preferences.
I'm not.
I mean, unless all the Mono kids are under 10.
Yeah, yeah!
Oh, so that the mono children are disposable then.
Be quiet!
What if they get executed too?
Got it.
One for each chapter, and then chapter 6, which... Monokuma question mark. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh! Why? Why? What the fuck is this?
Emotional reunion, so you all gotta take your licks! Father, your love is smothering us!
Monofetti's licking him back! The fuck is this? The fuck is this?
My will.
Don't go all genocide Jill on us with your fucking ass tongue.
It was me!
As you said, he'd be rolling in the money if he was dealing with the under 10 crowd. Oh my god.
What a pain.
Yes, Himiko, the killing game is a minor inconvenience. You and your gym badge hair.
You gotta be kidding me!
Is that right? I see.
I do not mind.
Hirumi knew there would be a spare. That's suspicious, except not.
And another thing.
Because I also knew there would be a spare, because I am the ultimate clairvoyant. I see these things.
Now then, I'm pleased to announce an additional motive!
Oh, good.
An additional motive?
A time limit is now in effect!
Oh.
If a murder does not occur by nighttime, 2 days from now,
Oh.
then every student participating in this killing game will die!
Well, that was predictable. That's a bit base, Monokuma. Girls hit your Monokuma. Woo! Because, you know, Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Surely this is just going to motivate people to try and weed out the supposed traitor and kill them?
Mold to shreds, my countless Monokumas!
I mean, it'd be nice if they got the traitor bit out of the way very quickly, the same way they got the memory loss out of the way very quickly last game.
So unless you want to end up as pink smears, you might want to take this game seriously.
Hey, they acknowledged that the blood is actually pink this time, whereas last time they're like, oh, this is crimson, and it's just pink blood, so...
Interesting.
Interesting.
See, here's the thing though. If there's no consequence for the first kill, why doesn't somebody just kill someone in front of everyone else? There will be no trial and they'll be able to get away with it. And no one would be able to kill them in a group, or then they would be on class trial.
Well, you see, we're saying this as people who have been desensitized by 2 games in the anime. But these people are like, we couldn't possibly kill. You know, they're trying to be normal students about it, and, you know...
Well, that's more what I mean, is like, in the first game, you know Celeste would immediately take that chance up.
Hmm. And in the second game, Nagito would offer himself up for that exact purpose.
Right.
Let's do this!
No.
Yeah, but
To be young again.
Just looking at Monosuke's hand like, welcome to the stock market!
That's bad.
I would like to purchase a stocks and put setting them on my feet.
Do with the stocks as you will, it is no business of mine!
Please.
What you be do? Stop eating the stocks!
Fine, then I shall be putting them in my butt.
Do you not know what you be do? You're hurting the economy!
The econ will bring joy happy to all. If it crashes, I will be depression.
well,
What be happenstance?
It has mixed with our blue ocean. It shall live among us. It's funny because it's someone else's humor and I'm just stealing it for the sake of saying
Yeah, but
words.
you just did that really well!
No, I don't.
Fine!
It's a Tom Fawkes video, by the way, in case people want to look it up.
The economy. It's fairly easy to find.
In fact, it was uploaded twice, once on Tom Fawkes' channel, and then once also on another channel that's apparently affiliated, but they were both uploaded on the same day, which is strange.
Most animators tend to do that, right?
I don't know, I'm not an animator.
Ryota Mitarai!
I don't like that.
Cause Atua says so.
jeez. Well,
Forgive me, I'll be right back. Let me know what I missed.
Okay.
I don't understand.
No can forgive.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely, like, as I understand it, the whole premise of Aikido is fair fighting as an art form, so you can't sneak attack in Aikido. Oh, it is Neo Aikido, though.
Not cool.
but how terrifying.
Stop it!
How?
Somehow I doubt that, Kokichi.
That's wrong.
It'll take a lot of the game, but I think you won't be leaving this school alive. But we've been over this.
Huh?
Because...
Fuck it, hell, Kokichi, Grandma.
So that means...
Oh,
Well, you fucking do that then. We have
What's going on?
a dinner date with Tsumugi, except it's not dinner, it's nails. And it's not in the evening.
Oh?
I...
God damn it, Mew. Mew.
Got it?
I'm worried.
Himiko, zero chill.
No way!
Huh?
Yes, please explain to us the anthropology of killing.
How mysterious.
That's enough!
However,
Yes, killing is bad. I made a point of saying that in a Patreon video.
What?
I mean, he makes a good point, but only in a vacuum. Away with you. Thank you. I think I made predictions on who was going to die, so I guess you could infer the inverse from that.
Jeez. Well,
So, in a manner of speaking, I have, just by process of elimination.
Right already. Huh? You don't know? Then...
Wow. Savage. Also, Heather's disappeared so much that Heather has disappeared. Oh no! And it's not even the Heather. Full disclosure, there are in fact 2 Heathers in the Discord call with me. One is for Heather's microphone and one is for Heather's speakers. She has to have them separately. She's been outed.
Seems like...
Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Where does one even get body pillows from anyway? Asking for a friend.
That's wrong!
that's a shame. Huh? How should I put this?
No. Ultimate Hunt rhymes with something else.
What's the matter? Never mind.
Huh? Excuse me.
Oh, no. Actually, I'm sorry.
I don't believe you on that front, Rentaro. I really don't believe you. See, he's having so much of a character arc that I don't expect him to survive this chapter anyway.
I'm...
Huh?
Well, that's...
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Shuichi.
Okay.
Good.
what's the matter?
Yeah.
So full of hope. How
I
nice.
believe in you.
It's almost like that's a recurring theme in this series or something. Precious. Now, it is now the time to make good on the date with Tsumugi. How you doing, Shuichi, my boy?
I suppose so.
But I want to go get my nails did, though. Also, how has the frame rate been on this stream so far? Because OBS keeps complaining about having, like, bitrate issues, which there's no reason why that should be.
Atua!
No.
Prayer time!
Stop it.
Dear, oh dear.
You're right.
Oh, Shuichi, you are still with me.
Time!
Huh?
Cause Atua is watching over us.
You're a funny one, Angie.
I see.
How divine!
I do like that. Like, that's one thing that I knew about Angie, that she has these strange catchphrases like Bayonara. Like, that was one thing that I was aware of going into the demo. I don't even remember where I saw it. I think it was... I don't know, it wasn't anything spoilery, it was like character profiles that, like, if you see these, you will be equipped to deal with the demo, and it's like, it's basically all of the characters' background stories. Like, it was a bit of official stuff, so it wasn't spoilery. I just remember the mention of the word Bayonara, which I appreciate. So, Boogie, are you in here?
Is that alright?
But I want to get my nails did, Shuichi. Why you got a nail block? It's like a cock block, but nail block. It's a door. I did not know this door was here.
Is that alright?
I can't even investigate this scary door. Fine, we shall enter the library. Rary. I could punch the books again. It will be a fine time of my use. A fine time of my use! Ramble. Surely you don't mean rumble. Well, anyway.
Could it be...
Huh?
I mean,
If I remember correctly.
that makes sense. They weren't operating under the assumption that they would need the machine that quickly? Oh, I'm getting messages all over the place over on the Discord.
Because...
But I'm streaming, so they can wait. But that's...
I knew it.
Thinking like a detective, but in very... Oh, I get it. Everyone forced to so people who are participating voluntarily won't die. So that basically confirms
That's
it.
true.
Not that we find this to be any surprise. Like, diegetically it's surprising, but out of context, knowing that it's a Danganronpa game, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Huh?
That's...
Huh?
Because...
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay. I'm...
What, are you that sure that Kaede isn't the mastermind after all?
Hey.
But it is sort of a... Like, if he's going with this the way I think he is, then it's a bit of a Phoenix Wright level deductive leap to assume that anyone who knows about this door must be considered a... Well, a suspect to be the mastermind, I think, is a good way of putting it, because alternatively that's saying, oh, if you use this door, then you must be the mastermind. Like, that seems like a bit of a leap, because... Surely the mastermind wouldn't have something so easily accessible. Like, they wouldn't make it that easy to work out who they are, surely.
That's... Well... But...
Reminds me of Majora's Mask for no reason other than there are M's and a time limit.
I see. Oh, right.
But...
Of course. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
How noble.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Just... She means well, bless her.
Okay.
Oh, they're so cute together. Is it free time? Is it time for the free time? Can I finally go and get my nails did with Tsumugi? We have free time, yay! Intimate event, oh dear. Yay, the game understands that you can be alone sometimes, and when you're alone sometimes you're alone. Well, Kurumi, much as I would like to talk to you, I'm gonna go get my nails did. I'm assuming now is the time for that thing. I could also just completely ditch her, but why would I do that? People who've been following me for long enough know that I take pride in having fancy-ass nails, even though I actually haven't painted my nails in quite a while. Did I miss the window? Well, bear with, Tsurugi. I'll come back in a second. But aren't you supposed to... Is it supposed to happen later or sooner, or... Did I do something out of sequence? Have I fucked it up? Just rather perplexing to see her on the way to the place that she's supposed to be. Hello down there. Can you be helped? The fuck is this? So those are a thing in this game as well, then? Good. I'm glad. So... I guess... Well, I should... I should go to the school store first, because otherwise I won't have any gifts to give. I won't be able to give gifts, give life. Tsurugi may yet spend time with you. Give me a moment to buy things. I must engage in aggressive capitalism. Or actually, it's more like neutral, middle-of-the-road capitalism. Wait. Is it this one? It is this one. Good. I don't think I've seen in here yet. Ooh! Well, this is a room. I can't even spank the drums. I can't even use the food box. That's disappointing. Okay, mono machine. Give me a thing. Okay. I will spend a small number until I get something that's obviously... Ooh. I just don't want to offend on my very first... Offendon on my very first date. Very interesting art in the background. See, part of my thinking is, if I give a clothing item to Tsumugi, on one hand, she could be really happy because it's a clothing item, on the other, oh, you think this is good enough for one of my cosplays? How dare you? And like, if you give robot oil to Kibo, like, thank you, it's robot oil. But also, how dare you assume that I run on oil? I'm gonna go until I have 480, and then I'm gonna be on my merry way. Also, I'm enjoying how these, Oh! We haven't seen anything that's repeated from a previous game yet. In terms of, like, present repetition. Sukiyaki Karaba. Okay. So... Oh. That actually sounds really cute. So... Weird. Heartbeat, if indeed you're still here, do I have anything yet that, that Tsumugi will enjoy as a gift?
What the hell did I walk back in on?
Presents.
What was that with like the moving people and shit?
Oh, that's just the mono machine.
Oh dear.
Also, you're slightly echoey.
Yeah. How about now?
Oh, this is gonna... We've got another item that will lead to a scene at some point. The gun of man's passion.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping that... Like, 'cause I was just discussing the sort of dilemma that is... when you feel like you know one of the students and you give them a gift based on their personality, but they could take it, like, really strongly one way or the other. Like in the case of Tsumugi, because she's the ultimate cosplayer, if you give her, like, a piece of clothing, she'll be really happy because, oh, I needed this to complete a cosplay, but also, how dare you give me this low-level cheap garbage? Like, you can't give scissors to Toko in the first game, because she gets offended.
Yeah.
I mean, throw all the clothes at her. Eventually, she'll be able to sew something together.
Am I about to make a terrible mistake? You have a few moments in which to stop me. It's a beret. What could possibly go wrong? That sounded like a neutral response.
Yeah. What? Right.
See, personal story, I wouldn't mind cosplaying, but I don't even know where you'd begin.
Sorry.
Also, I don't know if I look enough like a... Like, I guess maybe if I had, like, the shirt and tie, I could maybe pass for, Izuru Kabakura.
What? Huh?
I can see it.
Yeah. This is mostly just the hair talking, though.
Yeah.
That's an image. It's like
Yeah.
a Skullgirls flavored image.
No.
What? Because... What?
Once again, they're really hamming up, hey, look, Kaede's the protagonist. Clearly should be the protagonist for the whole game.
You're right. It's from that one thing.
Savage.
Huh? Huh? What is this?
The fuck even is this conversation? Well, this was a good use of our time. I'm not gonna lie, I want to spend some time with Shuichi, but I don't know if I have anything he'd approve of. Oh, well, there we go. We needed to see Tsumugi anyway, so we're already in a good place. Paint my nails, girl! I'll load the room twice if I have to.
Oh, that's hot.
What, loading the room twice?
Yes.
Okay then.
What?
It's a date. I ship it. I don't ship it.
You know, I think the ultimate cosplayer would be able to disguise her gender as well. So does this mean that Tsumugi is actually a guy?
I mean, that would explain the over-the-top voice, but I don't buy it.
To see.
Speaking from experience there, Tess.
Meow.
That's right. Huh?
Oh, a friend is here.
Hey,
You know? Good job. Wait.
Oh.
Huh?
Don't be sexist, Kaede. I do my nails sometimes and they are fabulous.
What was that?
Oh, no.
Oh my.
Oh. Is she implying yaoi things? Because I can get behind that.
hey.
A French slut. Now that sounds like a sex position. Oh, that was a thing that I said in the next episode of Sly Cooper, which I also recorded today, but I'll reiterate it here because here is now live, and not the weekend. If San Marino was a sex position, right, what would it be?
What?
Alright.
Oh, Tsurugi's face.
Oh,
Whoa, easy there. You gotta stay still, right?
okay.
Tsumugi is just so done with this.
Hey, Rantaro. That tickles.
It's okay. I'm almost done.
Please hurry.
She's so done, and it's precious.
That's true.
Oh.
How should I put this?
I see.
Well, not just for nails, you can put rhinestones on a lot of things, actually, Rantaro.
That's right.
Oh, no.
I'm making a note of
How
that.
should I
Painting
put this?
diagonal. Interesting.
Rest in peace.
Oh. Oh! I read the line in its entirety and like, oh. Well, we leveled up from that anyway. Don't know why, but we did. And again, load the room twice, why the fuck not? I sort of want to spend time with Shuichi, but again, I don't know if I have anything that he would approve of. I mean, Karakyo's here. I have stuff I know he'd like. Or I assume he'd like it anyway.
See, yes.
See, normally I would... Like, if this game works the same as the previous one, where maxing out your friendship with someone gets you a skill for the trial, then it'd be wise for me to just funnel it all into one person. But, I don't know, I'm here, I have the right gift, it'll be fine. But once again, it's like, he'll like it because it's about people, but he won't like it because, how could you assume I don't already have this? Because clearly he talks like Skyward Sword Zelda.
Wonderful.
You know, I'm not gonna let you live that down. I'm a god, Link. Hurry up and grab the sacred sword.
Tell me your thoughts.
It's your boy Zelda.
Listen.
What's the matter?
See, the entire time I was thinking like that should be Jiriam. Or Girahim, whatever. Fuck the sword dude, that guy.
I see.
Oh. Do you understand? I see, yes.
J-pop.
Let's see. You see.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just basically what anthropology is, though?
Listen.
Well, this sounds pertinent. It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
You know? I see.
Well.
That's right.
I mean, they've been relevant enough so far that I would not be surprised if they could actually reference that too.
I mean, Kokichi did say cool beans at one point, so...
Well, yeah, but that's not new though. I was saying that when I was in like 7th grade.
But how long have you been in 7th grade, Heather?
What?
So,
I see.
Good grief.
Good gravy.
Yeah, but
This is... I like how the nighttime announcements and the daytime announcements, they're not all the same, whereas they were before. So much personality.
Nervous because kids get distracted easily.
Accurate. Ah, the 8R. The Monokuma. Pro wrestling group, of course. I thought this might take a turn, and turn indeed it has taken. Yeah. Ding dong bing bong, class announcement.
Rise and shine or a sign!
What even is his face?
this is an announcement.
it is now 8 a.m.
Oh, Mono Kid. Does it count as drinking honey, though?
Ah,
I mean, it counts as eating milk, so I guess so.
Whomst?
You eat milk.
No.
Yes?
No.
Milk is digested as a food. When you ingest milk, You are ingesting a food product rather than a drink.
But it's a liquid, and that's all the distinction humans need.
Is it?
Jeez.
Like, milk is just water with fat in it.
Right. But the way your body digests that stuff is as a food.
I would say digest these nuts, but no. Even though that is some people's fetish, but no.
Well, it would.
Jeez. Aww.
Another one. Probably Shuichi, and she'll be like, fuck off, and it's Shuichi. What a surprise.
Huh?
So, cameras then? Cameras then.
Okay.
See, how could you have so many useful things in the warehouse when, in my Danganronpa, the warehouse is just clothing, apparel, and preserved foods? Like, is there a good
What
way
else
of
would you
summarizing?
really need?
What?
What else would you really need?
Well, true, but
Well
still.
then, food, a jackhammer or two.
That's...
I'm sorry, coming out of my mouth, that sounds really sexual.
What,
right.
jackhammer?
Food, clothing, a jackhammer. No,
Brunch on the mind, croissants on the chest. No one will get what we're talking about. Did you think I wouldn't remember?
Of course you would. You saved that onto your computer and probably watch it every night.
Not every night.
And
Hold on a second, you're
okay, there
making
we
me
go.
sound questionable. Meal? Actually, speaking of meal, I'm just sort of wandering around the Christmas tree.
God, I could really go for a Reese's right now. Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh, so I thought maybe there's some way of sorting by student where people are. And if that is a thing, I couldn't work out how to access it, but I ended up bumbling into finding meal anyway, so everything worked out. I was going to the right way after all. What it do, Shingoji? Ah, sushi. How you doing?
Sure, whatever.
Oh. Oh.
Huh? I don't understand.
Oh. So her room's been opened as well.
I see.
I'm...
Is that so?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to imagine what Maki's room would be like. Because it's just... You go inside and there's a baby!
What?
Which is supposedly the ultimate child caregiver. So there's a baby! Anyway, Mew, what'd it do? I'm gonna spank all the chairs first, and then you can brag to me as much as you like. I have no time for your ass either way. We just need you to do some things. Do a favor for us, and then maybe I will have time to respect you. Before your inevitable demise later in the game.
Hey,
Well, she's letting you smack all the chairs, so...
Wow!
I mean, at least she's decently considerate.
The first thing she says. Insulting the tits. Tits! Again, to reference things.
You're right.
huh?
I'm titting bricks here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Bitch!
Huh?
You know. Fuck all y'all.
Rude. Oh, just shove her back. Or beg, that works
Please,
too.
Mew.
He.
I really want to get out of here with everyone. And to do that, I need your help. So, Please. I'm begging you.
Kaede,
Shuichi?
I'm begging you too. We could really use your help, Mew. Please?
What the hell? Quit bowing to me.
Well, at least they didn't slap her, because that would just make it repetitive.
No, I won't stop. I'm gonna stay like this until you say you'll do it, Miyu. I'll do it for however long it takes.
See, it wouldn't surprise me if there's like an edit of this image that like gives Shuichi and Kaede like cat ears, and she's just like, ew, furries.
Who the hell uses
They're not
bowing as
furries
a
if they
threat?
just have cat ears.
Well, no,
are
I
they?
mean, obviously furify the whole thing.
Fine. I'll do it. Okay?
What? Really?
You fucking pushover. Grasp firmly.
I don't know.
Firmly grasp it.
Oh. Here, oh dear.
Clam.
What did I do?
You'd be so much more likable if you were just this half of your personality all the time. I'm not saying that because, oh yeah, she's a woman, keep her in her place, because no, that's just sexist and offensive and not acceptable. But just, I prefer it without the, oh, here comes Kaede with her pathetic titties. Like, was that really necessary?
Then...
I mean, they are kind of unimpressive. But I
Excuse
also
you.
kind of like them that way, so, you know. She's cute. She's a cute protagonist.
No one said anything about Shuichi's titties in this entire time. Just that he wears a hat to hide the munge.
That's...
Would you take off the hat and there'd just be a single boob there? Like a little beanie dunce cap thing, only fleshy with a little nip coming out the top?
I almost want out of this, but it's sort of too sexual. Also, how convenient that there are infrared sensors on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And they're right there. Wait, hang on. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I keep forgetting about investigation mode. So useful.
I mean, if Batman can do it for 4 games, I'm pretty sure anyone can.
Well then. I love how this is basically just an embodiment of like, we're just hanging around, waiting, and so we're just staring at every little thing.
Hang out with my family. I don't remember the rest of that song, so.
I can't spec anything else. Oh, not checked this yet. It's a ball.
Okay.
Huh?
Disposable cameras for disposable memories.
That's a very Monokuma thing to say. Tess, if that is your real name.
Well,
Oop, 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 oop.
I see.
God, that is. See, when you do it well, it's really cute.
Meow,
When
boop,
he
boop,
does
boop.
it, it's just terrifying.
Then...
When Miss Enoshima does it, it's just silly. She really does go nyuk knock in the dub, right?
Hello. We're having a moment, apparently.
Because I might actually need to see that.
said she shoved the things she was holding. Does that include the shot put ball? Because I wasn't really paying attention.
Then...
Are you thinking shady thoughts, Kaede?
See.
Shady Kaede. That's not how you pronounce her name. But still.
Well...
And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Nya. But I'm going the right way, right? Because she said that it was... Yeah, I thought so. They said she said that her ultimate seas fluff was down at the bottom of the place. Everyone's here except it's not everyone. Once again, we must fast. Throw your ass down the stairs. Wipe your asses. And there's Kokichi. Being Kokichi. Ah, this way. Oh, of course, this looks very mule. Not even the good kind, but the Iruma kind.
Trashy skank. Fuck all y'all.
What was that?
Challenge her.
Then...
Oh, I see.
That's...
Clearly, it's to look at ludities. Like the wet hole. Or soft booby.
You motherfuck...
No.
Is that alright?
I wonder if that will be evidence later.
Is this the first game where they've like properly used their ultimate talents to like fight back against Monokuma?
I think it might be. Wait, and unless you count Nagito doing everything in Chapter 5 of the last game, which is kind of...
Then...
Well, that wasn't to fight back. That was to fight the future
Row
Foundation?
fight the power.
Yeah,
It was to fight the ultimate despair.
No.
Was it?
Yeah. Because the idea was to kill everyone other than the traitor. Because of course the traitor was the good guy.
Oh, right! That's right! Yes!
Okay.
I can't believe we haven't even hit 2 hours of stream yet. Like, it feels like we're going for ages, but in a good way.
See, okay, I'm glad you added that modifier.
Tastes vaguely of ginger beer. And it's free time again. Time for the free time.
Okay, why am I smelling big ginger beer? That's a little weird.
Oh! That's not how microphones work.
Well, of course, it's how speakers work.
Now, who should I time with? Wait, Shuji's there. Do I even have anything that's worth giving life with? Yeah, why not? I'll catch up with Kibo and he can be offended that I'll give him a thing and he'll be offended because it's oil.
Tess, how do you do that?
Do what?
Like, I haven't thought about that mini game in that particular game in years. And it just like rolled off your tongue like a drop of milk.
Milk? Though it's really not good to give cats milk because it causes diarrhea.
Yeah. Well, it causes a bunch of intestinal stuff too.
Well, yes.
Or I should say diarrhea is a symptom, not the problem it causes.
Indeed.
It pauses, you might even say. Aha! Waha! Waha!
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I don't think anyone's even still watching at this point, but I don't care. I'm playing the game and enjoy.
I'm watching it.
No. He'll be offended, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he appreciated it. That was unexpected.
Listen closely.
Listen closely.
Listen closely. Which means... well...
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well...
oh.
yeah.
I see.
Indeed.
Genuinely fascinating. Because it's character development.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Roomba? I want to, but I feel like he might get offended. And hi, are you gay? You a gay robot? No, but
Oh, that's actually an option! What?
Sorry.
Well...
Well, I don't get the impression it's do you like girls as in do you not like guys. I think it's do you like girls as in do you like anybody.
Yeah.
well... that's wrong.
Is a robot capable of love?
don't be racist.
Roboticist, please.
Oh no, I'm not into roboticization.
Uncle Chuck, no!
My bad, I
Sorry,
made a
I
reference
was
to a thing
supposed
with
to
which
watch
I'm not
Sonic.
familiar.
What?
I have not partaken of such media. I got rid of everything.
And yet you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know enough to know that it's not my place to not my
Rosa!
beans. I'm gonna get more gifts because once again I have run out of inspiración, as the posh people pronounce it. Giraffe. But can I? I cannot. I was hoping I could spank the till, but I cannot. Oh, we have more oil. We could just spend more time with Kibo. I have no problems with this. Bird food. Oolong tea. I am a fine purveyor of tea, and yet I don't know if I've ever knowingly had. Okay, I haven't knowingly had oolong tea. Why does it take so long to pause sometimes? Anyway. Kibo, you robot fuck, where the teapot are you?
Oh, that was really weird.
What?
I'm just so used to signing out after you say anyway. So, like, anyway.
Oh.
I have been tessellating hexagons.
No. But no, I'm not so one note. How durst thou? I've dropped 12,093 frames, which constitutes 5.9% of the stream. Disappointed! Ah, Kibo, you're up there. How are your robo-titties? It's funny how no one's defaulted to us, like, suspecting Kibo, because, like, he could just be rebuilt if he died. But I don't suspect him because his name is Japanese for hope, and that's much too on the nose to not be meaningful.
Unless, unless he's like actually a cyborg, it wouldn't be the first time I've heard something like that.
Well, clearly he's just the world's fanciest TV camera.
Thank you very much. But
Oh dear.
what's the matter?
Oh. Is it the good night button? Kaede, you fuck. Kaede, what is your damage? Also 26.
Hey. Kibo.
Oh, he dead.
Huh?
What's the matter with you? I say you, he dead.
Was this our first murder?
Nah. Ripperoni.
I'm glad.
Huh?
See, why could you not have just lied and said that you found him when you pushed his button? Oh, you blue screened him, you fuck.
Unfortunately.
Huh?
But
That's
a good point.
You know? Yeah.
That's...
Oh.
Huh?
No.
Oh dear. That took a turn.
Huh?
Well, it's payback for messing with my body. You deserve at least that much.
Fair point.
By the way,
It's a secret to everybody. And yes, Kokichi must not know. Or else it would be Les Miserables. Singular. Le Miserable. Yes, the whole thing would turn into a musical. If there isn't a Danganronpa musical, by the way, I will be disappointed.
This is an announcement.
Look how they've forced Monodam to sit next to Monokid.
It is now 10 p.m.
No way!
Got it! You bastards!
The way your face is floating.
Why is the first Google result Danganronpa High School Musical?
Because it would make High School Musical more interesting.
Bedtimer sign.
Oh my god, it is a thing. Holy shit. What?
It sounded like that's where you were going. Oh, good. Well, that was worrying. Ding dong, bing bong.
A body has been discovered. Yeah,
It is now 8 a.m.
No matter how I say body.
Don't worry.
The hell you saying?
The square is in square, and you 16 are the triangle who triangle circle to leave square and come circle as the triangle square humans.
Uh-oh. So long, farewell.
See, it looks like he's like about to start violently pissing. So that was a fun time.
Oh my.
All right.
So it's the day of the time limit. What could possibly go wrong? Did I really just go there?
Well, you did watch a video with Bubsy in it like 2 days ago. Sammy.
I was already familiar with Bubsy.
Yeah, but what about Bubsy 3D? Bubsy visits the whoever
The
art
dildo
museum.
museum.
That's the one. What about that?
What about it?
Sorry.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
there may have been poop! We've been over this, Shirichi. I mean, you weren't here because it was a different game, but we've been over this. Don't poop, my child! I don't know why you found that so funny, to be perfectly honest.
Yaha!
How am I supposed to know?
Yoo-hoo! Woohoo! Oh, jeez. Yaha! But...
Rub off on the others.
Atua has spoken.
Huh?
Ah!
Oh.
Shuichi.
Leave it to me.
Well, this is slightly concernicus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, we get to spend time with Angie. Good, excellent. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing! She's not the original Ultimate Artist, though. But she is an interesting one. Anyway. Will there be fight times? Is Kokichi causing trouble? Because I wouldn't put it past him. Well, Kokichi's not here, which is reassuring.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Go ahead then, Ryoma. The floor is yours.
Don't you get it?
What if that was the supervillain's plan all along? Not the world is mine, but the floor is mine.
Ah!
Huh?
You know, he really just wanted some, you know, public attention.
Finally, the floor is mine!
I can see it.
Also, he's doing a Nagito.
Huh?
Sheesh. Well.
That's wrong.
Oh my.
In other words.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, at least he looks about as creepy as Nagito acted.
Well.
Of the two with the mismatching faces and voices, I still prefer what's-his-face Bandai from the anime. Because please, a
I wish
strawberry
we
only
got
shows
more
its
of
face
that.
3 times.
Actually, I'm going to end this game. I've made my decision.
Huh?
Hey. However, well, yeah.
What were you going to say, Heather?
Then.
Was I gonna say something?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm going to end this game. Get it?
Oh, that's a face.
What? You've still got a ways to go. Got it.
Well then,
That's a shame.
that was slightly worrying.
Yeah.
Huh?
How should I?
Alright, that's definitely more ginger beer. Huh. Interesting.
Rare time.
Wonder what the guy downstairs is cooking.
He gets punished.
It's all well good punishing someone for 3 generations, but I don't think he's going to progenerate.
But
His hidden talent is the ability to explode, of course.
I mean, hot?
Well, if anyone were to build a machine called the Orgasmatron, I would expect that of me. The thought occurs that nobody thought of this thing other than me. I'm the one who brought this into the conversation. Tsumugi, how are your boobs?
hey! Huh? Yeah.
Oh, clearly they were fucking.
Like I thought. Do you wanna try?
Oh! Oh, she's just accepted it. You oddball. You strange testicle. Oh, the classroom by the top of the stairs, not by the bottom. Okay then. Wait, is there even a classroom downstairs? Never mind. Wait, no, is there? I've forgotten already. Well, whatever. We've been in this room.
Shuichi.
No. That's...
Well, that looks sort of basic, but if it gets the job done, so be it.
Remember.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, clever girl.
I see.
Clever girl.
Okay.
I see.
Well. That's... But...
That's right.
But what if that's what you want? Like, what if you turned the flag? Like, I mean, I was going to say something ridiculous, but they wouldn't go out of the way to specify if they weren't going to use it for something, so clearly they're going to turn the flash on one camera so that someone gets detected by the camera, and then they're distracted by, oh, look, is that a camera? And they're in place just for long enough to be killed.
Huh?
It's a distraction.
That's true.
Well, that is a good point.
Look, you can see the...
Oh yeah, you're right. We can keep a lookout for anyone who goes down to the basement.
That's all well and good, but we have yet to actually put the cameras in place. But don't just leave me hanging. I'm going to destroy every piece of furniture in this room in order to... You can't hide from me, chair. Shuichi, how dare you tease me with one more reason and then end the conversation? But I do like how this
To take out my aggression, I will smack all of these chairs and desks, and then talk to you again.
Oh, hello. Is this the reason? Did I find it in my rage of destroying the room?
That's...
Bum, bum, bum.
Well...
So there's a vent that connects this room to the library. That's totally not... Oh. Oh.
Remember.
Oh. 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 Oh, dear. Did Kaede actually take a shot put from the warehouse? Because she could very easily roll that through that air vent and have it pop out in the library. And if they use the flash on the camera to get whoever's there to stay in one place, it's the location of the ringmaster's head. From Ace Attorney 2.
I knew exactly what you're getting at, and I flop and love it.
So they're gonna distract whoever activates the camera, and they're bopped on the head by rolling. That's some like mousetrap level shit if it's true. But then why would they specify all this if they didn't? Like, if they're not building up something with this, then why would they mention it? Though to be fair, surely they'd hear it coming. Like, if there's going to be this metallic clunking going on in the air vents, surely they're going to need a bit more profound of a distraction than just a flashing book.
Yeah.
Oh no, your boobs are too precocious to allow you to fit through the vent, unless you butter yourself up good time style. Of course, I'm saying all this. This does still serve to implicate Kaede in some shady shit. But she's the protagonist. Why? We've had this conversation.
Then...
It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts.
Mammal time, mammal time, mammal time. I'll get you to sing the post song later.
Oh. Books everywhere.
Postbox sounds really weird in the Kevin episodes, by the way.
You're right.
It's been such a long time I could not tell you.
Like, face sounds really good in the UK version. But...
I didn't realize there was a difference in that regard.
Oh, yeah. Hey, at least you remember face. Most kids these days have never heard of face.
The
And that's
scariest
sad.
thing with face is when they had like the emergency broadcast, like something's gone wrong with that channel, so here's the face with chicken pox. It's terrifying. Face is ill. Like, if you just come into a room and there's no sound, as I recall, just face being ill. Like, one of the cornerstones of our society has been toppled and you will be next.
Oh my god.
It's like killing someone and then waving their corpse on display as a threat to everyone else. Like, if you don't fall in line, this will happen to you next.
Huh?
Well, there's the vent.
When the face falls, the body is soon to follow.
Cut off the
Something
face
like
and
that.
the body will die.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Wow, it's almost like there's a ladder in here for this express purpose. And for the time being, somehow we can't live with the shot put theory because, like, the vent is on this wall and the moving bookcase is on the other, so...
Whoa. Now that I'm up here, this is pretty high. It's kind of scary.
Do you want to switch?
Nah,
I want
I'm
a Switch,
fine.
I can't afford them.
By
That was
the
meant to be
way,
a click.
Can you see my, delicates?
Vagina!
Sorry.
Sorry, huh? So you did see them.
She has 2 vaginas.
One on each end.
So,
Tess, why would you start a conversation you're afraid to finish?
does a straw have 1 hole or 2?
There we go. Oh, the grate came off pretty easily.
Is this like an inside and outside question?
Yes.
No.
How many sides does the circle have? A mathematician will tell you infinite. Anyone who worked their salt would tell you 2.
3.
What?
Well,
alright.
There's
Explain.
there's the circumference, and then there's the inside, and then there's the outside.
What?
So how's it
What? Stop your 3D nonsense.
Who said it was 3D?
It'd be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl
Stop
through.
your multi-dimensional nonsense.
I can't really get to the vent with all these books in the way, though.
See, this makes sense perspective-wise, but also it looks weird. She just has a mega arm.
Well, we'll be able to see the entrance.
Someone's been drinking their mega mizu.
Good God.
So that should be okay, right?
Just in case, I'll stack more books around the vent so no one can get through.
Are you okay?
Just having constipatory thoughts.
Yeah.
Huh?
Got it? You know? Of course. Oh, right.
Then... But...
Well, they pointed out it's a Rube Goldberg machine. That's close enough to Mousetrap.
You know?
It's even more close than Mousetrap.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, the problem is, the first thing I think of when people say Mousetrap is the 90s movie.
I am not familiar because I don't films.
Oh, it's worth seeing.
No, it's a film, it's
one
not.
I'll try to see.
Films aren't worth my
Yes.
time.
Tessie,
No.
Timon's in it.
No.
You know, Timon from the
Yes.
Lion
Yes,
King.
I'm familiar.
But I thought movies were a waste of time.
They are.
Hey.
But Lion King.
That is an important piece of history. As is Zootropolopia.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you ever watched Kimba then?
Who's to say? Also, that is a fucking wall.
I think you're to say personally.
Wait! You're right. Right? Is that alright?
Thing is, though, like there were a lot of books there. Okay, we have a view. Oh, it's like Ace Attorney.
I see.
I suppose so.
Clever children. And the cameras look a bit like dildos. Or at least, the top left one looks like a nipple. Then the bottom right and the bottom left and the right ones look like dildo guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things you arm sex ed teachers with. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Topical.
I am so glad most of that cut out. Thank you, Discord.
Dildo guns.
Hey,
Dildons.
Oh.
Gundos. Gundos. Ooh.
Huge goats with buns. Bun goats.
Duct
We
tape.
need to set up the camera carefully so that
Whoa.
it's aimed at the moving bookcase.
And how has no one walked in on them doing this, by the way?
Yeah.
Everyone else hates reading?
okay.
Children.
Yeah, this is like a metaphor. These are the two students who actually care about their grades. Everyone else cares about actual stuff.
Oh. What if I care about my grades but never want to leave my room because I don't want to be involved in the killing game? No one will get it. I have not released this publicly, so no one will get it.
What if someone commits suicide? Would Monokuma hold the class trial then?
Game 1, Chapter 4.
I see.
Well, yes, but that was in the case where he didn't say he wasn't going to have a class trial. Here he at least said there's not going to be one, so somebody's like, cool, opportunity for suicide to save everyone.
Oh. But that'll only
Goodbye, not terror.
It would only prolong the game and then no one would benefit from the perk, though. Because the killer wouldn't be able to escape because they're dead, and everyone else would be forced to continue participating in the killing game.
Okay.
No.
You're right.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is a place where you can actually move around freely. I put the entire keyboard elsewhere. I forgot how to walk up the stairs. I'm so used to having to just click on them. Like a scrub who played the first 2 games.
Yeah, Tess? What do you mean you're caring about lore and shiz?
Of course I care about Laura, and everyone else in Lively Planet too.
Oh my god, Tess.
Then...
Also, I did glance briefly at Discord earlier, and I've been sent a private message from you. Are you threatening me with nudes?
What?
Hey!
No, technically not.
Oh,
well,
that's worrying.
Yeah, I'll say technically not. Technically debatable.
Oh.
You know?
Ship, everybody! Literally ship everyone.
You know? Right?
No.
Huh?
I'm...
Oh, emotional music.
But...
Huh?
Excuse you, I've solved murder cases before they've even happened.
No.
Never underestimate the Hexagons.
I write murders, not tragedies. Actually, that's sort of the same thing. Oh.
The look on his face when we caught
Are
him,
they though?
I can still see it even now. Like he hated me
What was
more
that?
than anything else in the world.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door.
Later I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it. But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
Well, you would have been found out either way anyway. Have more faith in the police and less faith in yourself.
That's not true.
You're right. I'm...
Wow. See, I have trouble looking people. I have that much trouble with eye contact, but I still try not to do it. So, I can almost relate. I just don't use the vocative. I don't address people.
I'm...
Oh, precious cinnamon child. Not as cinnamon as Gonta, but still.
Kaede.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
You'll just have to tickle his ivories instead, if you know what I'm saying.
God.
A pretty song to play for you. Oh,
And
like
thus,
Claire de Lune by
Danganronpa
Debussy.
3
It's a
fan
soothing
fiction
song
be
that
reborn,
calms your heart,
tickling
like the moon's
the
reflection on
ivories
water.
with Kaede.
You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
Yeah, and you've got Shu in your name, so I can put my feet right up inside you. Oh.
You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
I can relate,
Okay,
because self-esteem issues.
I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Yep, that's a promise.
And then suddenly
that's
just
right.
relaxed music.
And then someone died.
The end. And then they all fucked. But not the dead one, obviously.
Speak for yourself.
You know? Right?
If someone has sex with a zombie or a vampire, is that necrophilia?
It's like post-necrophilia. It's post-modern no.
Anti-necrophilia, since they're the undead?
Oh hey, it's the music. I like this song.
Huh?
Oh, so that's what the... I did wonder what the official name for this track is, because I only know the Japanese name, and people have only guessed what the English name is. See, I credited it in a Patreon video as Let's Killing, because that's the best way of translating, because the Japanese is Let's Koroshiai, and it's just Let's Start the Killing Game. That makes too much sense.
Well, I mean... See, this is the fun thing about learning, like, Japanese grammar and stuff. There's a Power Rangers series, a Super Sentai series, which pays homage to Power Rangers. And one of the things they shout in that is "Let's morphin," not "Let's morph in." Let's morphin apostrophe.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki,
Very specific.
Yoko,
I
Angie,
like it.
Himiko, and Rantaro too?
Where are they going?
Why?
Why are they all going down? And why do we need to flash back to 2 seconds ago? That's how you know it's a Danganronpa game.
Well, to be fair, Phoenix Wright does that too.
No.
Still not quite as extreme as in the second game where there was a flashback within a flashback. Because they flashed back to a moment that involved a flashback.
Huh?
Oh, that's right.
No.
Dear, oh dear.
Jeez.
She clean. She do the clean. Wait, hang on a minute. How come they were talking at a desk just now when I smacked all the desks out of the room?
Smack him again.
But I can't.
Huh?
Sweepy, sweepy.
Okay.
Oh, the...
Ding dong dong ding.
Oh. Well, that's just worrying. Are they going to ritually sacrifice someone?
That's true.
Wow, futuristic alarm. Someone should write a song with this as the beat.
That's it.
Determination.
All right.
Yeah.
And inwards we slump, or so I assume. I love how the music's still going as well. I like this song. I've heard the unfiltered version, like the other version without the modulation. It's so good. Some people hate it, and understandably so.
Got it.
Right. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, at least we know that it's not Kaito or Tenko.
Are you serious?
Well, based on the assumption that whoever moves the bookcase is the mastermind, which I still doubt, by the way.
Attack.
All right.
Ah, jeez.
Wait, there's more than 3 people. That means that... Oh. There's a thought. Well, because there's 4 of us, if indeed there is a murder, that means that even if the murderer is among us, the announcement will still go off. Yeah, the body has been discovered. If indeed that's where this is going.
Oh, shit.
Suspect. Creamy. Oh. There's the ball. Called it! He did, son.
Holy shit, Tess.
You know what else?
Oh dear, yes?
This ties everything together. I was saying before, they wouldn't have heard the ball coming, but with that music that I was literally just praising coming out of those monitors with the 50,000 speakers, of course they wouldn't hear it. Because all they're hearing is... You know. Wow. Anyway, Rantaro's dead. Our class trial, my.
Oh, Rantaro?
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
Ding dong bing bong.
What happened?
What's happenstance?
Oh god.
Oh me, oh my.
See, why aren't Angie or Himiko reacting to this?
You don't know? Huh?
He's dead, that's unfortunate.
But how?
Ooh, there's blood on the text box now. Nice touch. Oh, there's blood in the top. Oh, the top left corner. That's. Oh, me gusta.
It's no use. No way. Are you serious?
Wow.
Well... Huh? What? I don't get it!
But Rantaro was talking about ending it, and it seems like he had the same idea, but...
What? Because...
Thing is, though... I mean, maybe it's a case of unreliable narrator syndrome, because we never actually saw Kaede do the thing with the ball. You know, wall maul, all maul, no ball.
Well, she kept cleaning.
Yeah.
Could have been an accident for all we know.
Yeah,
she could
because
have accidentally taken the grate off and pushed the shot put ball down the chute.
Though, to be fair, for an event like that, it would have to hit the angle of the vent, like, either it needs to have a really generous slope inside, or it needs to hit the angle really nicely in order to actually have enough kinetic energy to roll all the way into the library, and then... That's probably why she stacked the books, though, to redirect the ball once it emerges from the vent. But even then...
That's true. Huh?
That was a very fancy ding-dong.
A body has been discovered!
No, that sounds like a fan remake. It will never top. A body has been discovered!
Everyone, please gather in the library!
You're really not down for this Monokuma voice, are you?
It either sounds like the... Well, I mean, there is a way... Oh, good. I'm glad you're still here, Heartbeat. It sounds either like the previous actor badly, or someone else trying to imitate the previous actor and doing a mostly decent job. And either way, that could be explained with a way that I'm satisfied with, but I doubt they'd run with it. It could just be they replaced the actor because the Japanese actor had health issues.
Oh, stupid!
So... I mean, Monokuma has no reason to lie about that, so that does say to me that Traitor and Mastermind are two separate people here.
That's wrong.
The ultimate who cares.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Well, just because he knew about the secret bookcase doesn't mean that he was the mastermind, because we knew about it too. And also, the camera's rolling there to detect if someone used the bookcase, not if they used the card reader. That was a separate experiment. So even then, you can't prove that he was able to use the sensor, the card reader sensor thing.
It's no use.
And everyone else is here.
Oh no! Really?
I see.
How?
Oh.
Stop it.
Oh.
Either way.
Ryoma being a bit too real there.
Unbelievable. Go ahead. What? Degenerate male!
Wait!
I won't forgive you!
That's what I say to that, Tenko. And sort of prove your point indirectly.
Don't screw around!
Here come the children again. On top of the bookcase, because of course.
It's getting interesting!
It's my time to shine!
God damn it, Mono Kid. Put your tongue away.
So...
My heart's racing.
Tough on convenience store clerks. Well, technically, in that current position, Kirumi has her hand raised, as does Kaito, and Tenko has her elbow raised. Does that count?
What?
And Monodam. In fact, Monodam killed somebody twice.
Yeah.
You bastards!
Oh?
Oh. Psycho pop! Oh!
Unsurprising.
It's getting interesting!
Spicy twist. Buy that from Nando's.
Hold on!
Got it?
So,
Brain and knee.
my heart's racing.
I like how we can like recognize this as a plot twist because we were gonna have it anyway, like Hadoi. What a twist! We're doing the thing we were gonna do anyway.
Wow. Oh my. I thought they never specify, like, how long the time is between the discovery of a body and the start of a trial. Which, like, I wasn't thinking when I made Chapter 1 in my Danganronpa take place at, like have the bodies be discovered at 10 PM, because that's like, well, fuck all, y'all. You get to do the trial in the middle of the night and go to bed at, like, 3 AM.
Wait!
Don't you get it?
Could be a nice way to sort of add tension if it's like you're sleep deprived while doing everything.
I guess.
Could lead to a lot of more dumb accusations than usual.
That would explain why someone pertinent reveals a bit too much information about the feather.
Da, 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 da.
Why, you?
Ben.
Or a detective manga. Very specific there, Kirumi.
Do you agree?
Okay.
Impossible!
Let's see. Wonderful.
Are you having a moment there, Korekio?
Actually,
Don't screw around!
I love how Maki just has no beef here. Just someone is the culprit. Just,
On your knees!
just get on with it.
Weird!
How exciting! That's wrong.
huh?
Which puts Shuichi at an advantage because he's the ultimate detective.
Hey!
Huh?
No. But
I wonder if we get to do the crazy taxi minigame in the first trial, because that was fun. It has the butt plug song. I can't wait to get to the butt plug song.
Oh my god, Tess. Just...
Yeah.
All right!
Tenko, you're not gonna survive this game.
Allow Gonta.
That's right.
I will do my best.
Okay.
Everyone's so positive once again. For a moment, I thought that was the tutorial voice talking. No, it's still Kaede's inner thoughts.
Well then.
Based on what I've played in the demo, they are of equal quality. I just don't like accessing the octahedron, okay?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though I do hate how the bitrate of old OBS basically made it impossible to read the questions from the last stream series. Because you can't see
I'm a slow reader anyway, so...
you can't see that one of the wrong
wouldn't
answers
read
was
them
security caramel.
Oh, I'm glad!
See, when Monokuma's not being super high-pitched, it's actually a really convincing substitute, but the high-pitched stuff is like, that's where it all falls apart.
I have to go back and listen to all of this now.
The Death Note. It's the Monokuma file!
I guess.
Let me explain. Let's all get along!
See, in the first game, were the Monokuma files actually physical things? Because they've been magic iPads ever since. You know, where you look at them funny and the information becomes 3D. Magic iPad!
I always thought they were like automatically downloaded into your little student handbooks.
That would make too much sense.
Atua has spoken.
In fact, that's basically what Angie just confirmed there. She specifically referred to the monopad. And, yes, do the houses actually exist? No! Oh, his blood type is B. This is B. 9:10 p.m. So yeah, he was bopped by the shot put. We have snazzy graphics. But what else were we expecting with this fucking future poop, psychopop, futurism, V3, everything? I like the art direction of V3.
That's right.
I mean, obviously I do too. I'm a big fan of steampunk, so anything remotely like technological, mechanical, whatever the word is for it. Is there such a thing as like neon steampunk?
I don't see why not. Well, that does depend on like how close you border cyberpunk, though.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, cyberpunk is like my favorite genre for shit.
But jazzpunk, though.
But you know...
I mean... Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But... Wait!
Then...
But not necessarily with extra syllables for extra emphasis.
Is that alright? Well...
Because...
Remember...
Now we must... See, I've hand-developed film before. It's not fun.
That's amazing!
Actually, this isn't part of my ultimate talent. I could just do this anyway.
Huh? I'll do it.
Stop it.
Yeah, I do like how Monofani, like, she's just as vulgar as the others, but also really nice and polite about it. Like, she's not just a carbon copy of Monami, which is good. Although, it would be sexist to assume that she would be just because she's, like, a female Monokuma thing. Whereas, like, we've never said, oh, Monotaro, Monosuke, Monokid, Mondime, oh, well, good thing they're not clones of Monokuma. Like, there's no reason why they would be. In the same way that Monofani wouldn't necessarily have to be a clone of Monami, but... You see...
Well, it stands out when there's one girl. I don't think there's anything to complain about when there's five guys, burgers, fries, and a gal. I don't think it's
burgers, fries, and tacos.
That's right.
Sheesh.
Yes.
You know I'm not a fan of fish tacos, though.
No.
I didn't want to advance the text box then in case it cut your wine off.
Hey, is that alright?
Silly Tess. You can't cut wine. It's a liquid.
I'm...
Shuichi.
Thank you.
In the same way that if Nekomaru was a Monokuma, he'd be Monokid, probably.
Actually...
And we were talking earlier about how the animated non-shit Teen Titans is basically... Who was it? Sonya, Kazuichi, Peko, Nekomaru, and... Was it Hajime? Did we settle on Hajime for Robin?
What do you think?
Yes.
There you go. Teen Titans is actually Danganronpa 2.
I think he constantly shifts between Hajime and Nagito, personally.
From what little I remember, he does have some Nagito moments, yeah.
My apologies.
Logical.
That's right.
We have to do it. We need to expose. But technically, if you outed the mastermind in a trial and voted them as guilty, even though they weren't responsible for the death, would you still all be executed even though you outed the mastermind?
Well... Outing the mastermind wouldn't be the conclusion of the trial regardless. Unless the trial was for the mastermind.
Huh?
Jeez.
Like, in a way, the Case 6 trial of the first game was for the murderer of Junko Enoshima. So, technically, there was a murder to get them...
Technically.
Well, the murder of, quotation marks, so-called Junko Enoshima, maybe.
I do believe there was a thought that I'd had with regards to this. I mean, for one thing, technically we didn't see Kaede roll the shot put, so it could just be that the mastermind knew what they were planning and framed her. But then, because it's the mastermind, Kaede will still be executed because even she believes she's guilty, and then the mastermind is just like, yeah, I just interfered to make sure it would happen. Anyway, I don't know, I'm babbling because I just wanted something to fill the empty void while I smack some books around.
Huh?
I have to talk whenever I smack books! Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's true.
Oh.
Huh? That is correct.
Isn't forgo spelled with an E? No, Tess, that spells forge.
Yeah.
Only in, Eastern Atlantic English. There we go. I'm tired of saying British Isles English, so, yeah.
Okay, that's a fair point then, Heartbeat. So, if the mastermind did set this up to frame Kaede, and of course only the mastermind could, because if anyone else did, then that would... no, that doesn't make sense.
The other thing, too, is that they can manipulate the memories of all of the kids at any point they want, right?
Is that alright?
So, what if they just give Kaede the memory of killing him with the shot put thing?
That's also true. Well, that being the case, I'm going to accuse Tsubugi for no reason other than I already said I don't trust her. So until proven otherwise, she's the mastermind.
I see.
Is it even worth writing that down? That's literally not based on anything other than, I like her, but I don't trust her.
You already said that once, so I'm putting it down that she totally is.
Meow.
You're right.
Huh?
Remember.
He keeps opening the bookcase. It's an inconvenience for everyone involved.
Then...
Huh?
You're right.
Yeah, that was sort of in line with what I was saying. Rantaro may have known that this was here, but couldn't have got in either way. Or maybe he could. But I doubt it.
No. Okay. No.
Like, there are a lot of best girls across the entire series. Tsubugi is one of them. But I can't throw her very far, therefore I can't trust her.
Trust no one, not even Kaede.
Mademoiselle Steve!
That's terrible.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
And they... Really? Huh. I just want to confirm what it's... Because, I just wanted to confirm why that was noteworthy, because they were talking about the volume of it, and... Yeah, it was on full volume, so there we go. I'm going to assume I was right about that.
Trashy skank.
Huh? Ah.
A prone. It's a portmanteau of probe and... It's a portmanteau of Spanish and Dan.
Actually...
I mean, why was he Spanish?
Then...
Dick cheese!
Ha! Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miu Iruma.
That wasn't your invention. Those 4 vinyl discs on a beer holder, those were available in the warehouse anyway.
It's a drone. I told you that's a drone.
Are you even really an inventor?
If it was a drone, it'd be leading a
Well.
vicious monsters.
I don't get it.
I think you already decided that she's not.
Yeah.
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Clever girl.
From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
Oh, that's in keeping with her character as far as we're aware. Also, I do like how the, like, this game's equivalent to Box 15 is just so funky. The background music, that is, the investigation music.
Out of my way!
You can't say that without me thinking of Jet Set Radio.
Jeez.
Is that where the first 14 boxes went?
Oh dear.
So just calm your tiny tits and shut up.
Jeez.
Oh! Clapback!
What did I do?
Orders.
Actually,
Just having a fantastic time up there.
This Argan move boobs seems highly Ushi-phobic. Just saying.
Oh good, we can check near the body. It's bodacious, yo.
No.
Show me the corpse. If you had to make up a word to describe how dead he is, what would it be? Cadaverific!
Huh? Remember.
Well, I mean, she has those inventions. It wouldn't surprise me if she does end up being useful.
Oh, spoilers, she doesn't die in the next chapter then.
Nah. I mean, I already said... Did I already say? I feel like she feels like a chapter 4. Like, she's just useful enough that once she outlives her usefulness, she'll be popped off, but not sooner. She seems like a chapter 4. And she would be killed as well, rather than be a killer, because she's so forthright, but she's also a complete pushover, so, like, she doesn't seem like she would actually kill anyone. She doesn't have the balls! Or in this case, the boobs!
Are you okay?
No.
Hey!
Jeez.
Okay.
Believe in yourself, Shuichi.
Oh, it's the bloody shot put ball.
Could it be...
Yeah.
You're right.
What about if you were gravity? Can't check anything else, apart from Shuichi.
Put this ball up my butt?
You wacky Germans.
Leave it to me.
Fondle the boy.
Okay.
Which pocket? Why was he carrying a stick of bratwurst? That isn't bratwurst.
Well, the question is then, whose is it?
Tree. It's quite jarring.
Oh my god. Look, you've actually seen the video from him now. You can totally quote him in his talks about rabbit holes.
No, I'm content to settle for Super Mario 64 has the boomerang, boomerang, 4 firebombs, and a ham.
Could it be...
So it is a cut. See, I was expecting the key to just be the e-handbook. Monopad, they're not called e-handbooks anymore, but that. Well, then he must have known something.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
I mean, since he showed, like, symptoms of actually remembering stuff despite the, like, you know, in spite of the implanted memories in, like, the prologue, where he's like, oh, we totally haven't ever met before, ever. It could just be that he already knows the layout of the building, so he knew the secret room was there and went to investigate. Well, on the plus side, at least one of the characters with quiet voices is gone. So don't need to worry about that anymore.
Could it be...
Huh?
Yeah, but you didn't tell anyone about it, so, you know, how can you blame that boy? True. Ripperoni pizza. Surprising crung. Pepperonizza. Papo Japan Piper. Pediguada ants. BB PPP Dada.
Remember.
Adipadibas.
Yeah. Shuichi.
Huh?
Trying to think of other spubbies that I can just quote. Okay, what am I missing? What have I not seized? The door.
Okay.
Kaede being like, I'm useful, you could slide this door. Yeah, I know how a door works, Kaede. Just Ryoma at the bottom of the frame there, just... Yo.
Remember.
Yeah.
Ah, the books. It's like a stacked dick because this is clearly Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
That's true.
Such funk-ass music. It's funk punk, the newest genre.
Is that Daft Punk but with more funk? Or is it like punk rock, but inspired by Funko Pops?
It's like harder, softer, regular porridge.
Ah, the Goldilocks brand. Of course. Why didn't I... Or...
I do not know.
Oh. So am I missing any other things, or shall I just speak to Shuch?
Shuichi.
That's true.
Ah. That makes sense.
If I remember correctly.
I should have...
Well.
I should have made more thoughts in my brain space.
By the way.
Okay.
Plot twist, the sensor was a Pop-Tart all along. Crunch, crunch.
No. Okay.
I see.
Cool and useful. And as for over here, is there anything else investigable that I could not check before? I can't attack the books over here. Well, thing is, I mean, I'm already fairly confident in what happened, but... Oh. Can I not check that? Because, like, there's an opening right there, so the ball could have gone... Poof, poof. There's an opening, that's too conspicuous. But... if... I shall humour you for a hot second there, Shuichi. If someone had taken the time to move the body, they would have taken the shot put as well. And they didn't, because there was no one here. Is there anything else here that I've overlooked? It would appear not. Is there anything else here that I can investigate? Like, really? I feel like I've checked everything else, though. Unless there's... Oh, wait.
Careful.
Maybe I need to speak to Mew again, because like I can't check her drone, so maybe she can report.
Fucking bitch! Fucking moron!
And where's everyone else fucked off to, anyway? I think they've all just evaporated.
That's terrible.
But yeah, have I not... Have I not checked everything? Because I feel like I've checked everything. Oh, the vent! It's so far up to the above. It is the treasure trove above. I made that joke in Sly Cooper today as well. We leveled up again!
Marks, we can investigate the step ladder.
You're right.
You're not my real ladder.
That's true.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we have a concrete list. Ah, my knees.
Yeah.
Are they going to be conveniently collected in a single location? Because that would make things very simple. Give us a nice, straightforward first investigation. Do you remember that? That was like a couple of years ago. The hashtag investifarting.
I'm gonna say no.
I think it was like someone from like the FBI or the CIA or someone tweeted about like they meant to say investigate, but they typed investifart instead in an official tweet.
Is this better or worse than Kafefe?
Kafefe.
That's the one. Did you just smack an entire bookcase away?
Bitch, don't fuck with Kaede. Move, books, get out the way. That would have been funny when I was hitting the actual books. Hitting the books!
You don't know?
But...
I don't understand.
Good, please show me this again because I've already forgotten who else was there. So, Tenko, Kaito, Gunta Daddy, Himiko, and Enji.
I see.
Huh?
This is stupid.
Rip.
But...
I don't know. That's true.
Bathroom.
He went to the bathroom.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, that's what that room is then.
Like
So
right
what-
now.
Does the A/V stand for like audio visual or what? Because it's sort of like with biolab and chem lab. That's just not a thing that we say in this country. Like, is an AV room just a
Could it be...
a regular thing in American and or Japanese schools?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it before.
Well, then I'll assume it's anal vinegar. Bringing that one back. Oh, here's everyone.
Wait! Come on, man.
No.
No way!
Hey.
Ah.
I misread that as are you or are you not a cupcake? Gonta is a cupcake.
Oh wait, no, this is an American term. I didn't realize there was a slash in the middle.
Even though I said A/V.
The room is the thing. Yeah.
Ass vinegar.
Well, I mean, if we do have ass quarks, of course we have ass vinegar rooms.
And a museum of ass.
Yes. I mean,
Odds are-
we're all ass Americans here. doesn't work quite as well.
Honest.
He was watching A Bug's Life.
But you know...
Huh? With my magic.
Huh?
Jeez.
Is that alright?
I love how Kaede just has no patience for people making things difficult.
Going to... Honest.
He wants to fill up with fighting spirit.
Wow! How can this be?
Hug the boy.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he could probably crush you to death, but still hug the boy.
Going to...
Oh.
Jeez.
Honest. Why?
And she threatened to nudify people in the demo as well. Himiko, are you secretly perverted? It's not really a secret, but yeah. I knew it!
What a pain.
Got it?
It's impossible.
Jeez.
Meowth, that's right. I don't know why I associate her with Meowth, it's probably your fault. I don't know why the clicking doesn't work all the time.
Hey.
Ah, what?
That sounded like you were legitimately scared!
Am I really that good of an actor?
Of course.
Ah, the pen.
Got it.
It's mightier than the sword, don't you know?
Yeah.
Then...
Hey baby, you wanna see my pen? It's mightier than any sword.
Take me to
That
Pen
annoying.
Island.
Yeah, there
Show
we
me the
go.
supreme
See, suddenly
pens.
pens are a metaphor for goose.
Hey.
So... Okay.
Because, hey, if an island is surrounded by moist things, a pen island would be whatever a pen is a pseudonym for, surrounded by moist things. And if it is simultaneously penis land, then it's the land where penises go.
When they
Ergo,
die.
a pen is a...
Yeah.
So that's where the economal is. Okay.
But you know...
I see.
What happenstance?
That's right. Jeez.
My mother referred to sex as squelchyhood yesterday. I'm still digesting that one.
Come on, man.
No.
Dumbass.
Huh?
Squelching
Listen
hood.
up.
The state of squelching.
Doesn't help that she was talking about how, she would like me to have a life partner, but she worded it as someone with whom I can commit squelchhood. Mother, please do not think about such things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think she's already at peace with the fact that she's not getting grandchildren out of me, but... just... Mother, please don't think about horizontal tango.
I don't know. If they can create artificial wombs within the next 10 years, I'll see what I can do for you.
I'd be a terrible parent, though.
Exactly! So would I! That's why we give them to your mom!
Huh?
No!
There's porn! They have pawns!
That's wrong.
Movies.
Wait!
Jeez.
They're both so cute.
Right?
Sorry.
You've been pawned.
Welcome to my pawn shop.
Oh hey, Ultra Despair Girls 2. I wonder if that will happen.
I hope
doubt
so.
it.
But the first game looked so good.
If it ever goes for a decent discount, I'll get it. At some point, you'll have to and stream it.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, well, at some point, I need to actually have a decent internet first.
5-point speaker. Well, pardon me for investigating everythings. I'm glad we got to see the porn rack.
You're right.
Yeah.
Is it? Like, have I been streaming for long enough for to have naturally gained a warm? Oh, it's the 1st of March. Well, you know what they say: rabbits, 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 white rabbit, white rabbit, white rabbit. There, I said it on recording for the first time since the 1st of 2015.
Going down a disturbing rabbit hole.
No.
I had to change my date cubes, so pardon me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first in a series of 5 rabbit holes that I'll be diving down.
Do that?
Oh,
Okay.
the videos I want to see from that man.
No. Is that alright?
Oh, Shurichi, noticing things. But yeah, I was gonna say, is it warm in here because I've been streaming for so long, or has the boiler finally started working again?
Magic.
I wouldn't know. Every time my heat goes on, something smells like it's burning in this room. And I still don't know what that is.
Part your legs and let the smoke waft freely away from your Vagublio.
My legs are always parted when I'm in a call with you, Tess.
Oh.
This
I am
is a
not
fact,
some woman with
actually.
flexible legs! Thank you for that, Tommy.
No. I knew it.
I'm not flexible, I need help.
I'm very flexible.
I know.
Oh.
You've told me.
It's a cat thing. Also, why was that noteworthy? I was too busy thinking about, well, I'm not going to finish that thought about what I was thinking about, but I was thinking thoughts about things. I don't know why that's relevant, but clearly it must be.
Hey!
Yeah.
See, I thought the investigation would either be a lot longer than this or a lot shorter than this, but at the moment we're in the Goldilocks zone, which is an expression, although I'm happy to take credit for it. No. Tenko, you're just sort of having a moment out here. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh, I was expecting her to, like, fucking Aikido throw Kaede across the room like, bitch, you surprised me!
That's right. Hey. No.
Huh?
Degenerate male!
Huh?
Listen up!
Oh.
I see.
Okay.
Clearly, it's foreshadowing, and they'll both die in Chapter 3.
Ugh, degenerate males!
No.
Really? Really, Heather?
What? Of course.
Oh, the click!
Amen.
Oh!
Hey!
Gotta fucking love the delay there. Ah, so good.
It'll be okay.
A platinum disciple. Right, is there anything else to be done'st? Or shall I just wander around the rest of the school for all eternity, haunting and screaming like a whale? What? Kokichi Grandma, you fuck, what are you doing out here?
Oh?
Jeez.
Was it?
Hey.
Right?
Is that alright?
Is he gonna be as much of a nuisance in this trial as he was in the demo?
Huh?
Why?
Huh?
Because?
It's like Nagito gone horribly wrong and with no sense of justice.
Shit.
Stop it.
Anyway,
That's wrong.
how exciting!
He said no, that's wrong, but without the no. I mean, sure, the trial is fun, but come now. Well, actually, knowing Kokichi, he probably would ejaculate on demand, so don't come now, but you know. Okay, there is more to be investigate here. The warehouse, perhaps? No? Wait, of course it's related. It's where you got the fucking shot put from. I'll go into the there. can go to there. Also helpful. Then does that just leave the vent? The Grande Venti Macchiato Supreme. Of course. The classroom. Where you learn how to give birth.
Yeah.
You're right. I see. No.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
He knows.
Hey.
Yes.
And you know he knows because he's a robot.
That's right.
And robots know things.
That's right.
Or is that racist? Robo-racist.
Okay. I'll commit that to my memory bank. Thank you very much.
See, just that particular pose does look very, like, fucking Antenna McGee on the top of his head. Like, that just looks like a metaphor for a penis, but up there instead of down there. And he's just, like, hands on sides, like, yeah, it is sticking up and erect.
Huh?
You see.
Come to think of it, this is the biggest chapter 1, isn't it? Because there's 15 people involved, whereas with the investigation chapter 1 of the first game, there was only 14, because Saika was dead and Mukuro had been killed. Well, Saika had been killed and Mukuro had... There was much hooey.
Yes. Do you understand? Hey! Yes.
Oh no, but then again, the previous game was... Well, never mind then. For some reason, I forgot the second game happened and substituted in my own.
Yeah, really strange that they used the same location for the first 2 games and then they just moved on to a different one for the third one. How really strange is that? Especially when the anime did a bunch of different places as well.
Yeah.
Also introduced a bunch of really weird characters that never came up again that went to the old school.
Yeah, what happened to the furries from the second game?
Oh my god. Why are there 2 masterminds?
Yeah, what happened to the last one?
Hey.
Beep boop.
Well.
Keyboard's so precious. Ah! Drop the keyboard.
No. Of course.
Thank you very much.
So political correctness.
Okay.
Huh?
No.
We already asked him anyway, so, you know, touch a nipple. Any nipple. Preferably one of your own.
I see.
That being the case, what's happenstance? Do we not know what we be do? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they be do. Haha, religion.
Oh my god, Tess! That was a PC! You know, personal computer. Like Kibo.
It's soup!
Hey.
No, that's PS. That's what you put at the end of a letter. You just kind of got to splash a little bit of pea soup on it.
Oh!
I'm sure you Brits know all about that.
I mean, I heard it as PEE as opposed to PEA soup, so...
Got it?
Well, that's probably easier to aim now that I think about it.
Oh.
Panty panty.
Taco taco.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell. Try the taco.
Tata loco bebe lebe. Tinkle outside the binkle. Taco baco.
That's wrong.
Shuichi,
Oh!
what's wrong? You know? That's impossible. You can't! Huh? I guess.
Robo Justice, though.
I'm here.
Oh. Oh, at least they're doing it in the bathroom.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
Hey!
Oh!
Huh? Huh? Right? Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kaede Akamatsu. This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor.
Why?
This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. This is the price for my power, the equivalent exchange for my cosplay.
Just, without the text box, just show someone this screenshot with no context and see what they have to say about it.
Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already.
This is clearly the alien that's gonna visit you in Honey Pop 2.
Meow.
Complete with flopping tentacled Medusa hair.
And I will say, if they ever make a honeycock or a hunky pop or whatever they want to call it, clearly the male analog to Momo needs to be a dog boy because jokes about burying bones.
What happened?
Oh, it's much easier than that, isn't it?
You're right.
Meow.
Like, you know, because girls rule, boys drool, so therefore girls are cats and boys are woof.
Panty.
Oh my god. But that said, girls are wolves, so I guess they're also woof. Huh.
You bastards!
Wolves and cats versus dogs and bigger cats.
Meow.
So long as we're around me.
Meow.
Hey.
I wonder, if this game didn't have voice acting, how badly would people pronounce the names? Like...
Well, the actual voice actors did in the first game.
They're worse than the
or
anime.
the anime. Yeah, that's the one I had in mind. Makoto!
Togurumi!
Togurumi. God.
Hagakure!
Like, what's so hard about Makta? Like, it's really not that hard to say.
Have you heard how much trouble Lucagen has with pronouncing Glasgow?
No, for what?
Glasgow. Like, really?
But
Fucking
what
really?
is Glasgow?
What?
What is Glasgow?
You, but made of boiled sand, as opposed to Glasgow, the second city of Scotland.
That's the one. Why would she have to say that anyway?
Because of Smethany Drew. One of the Nancy Drew games takes place in Glasgow.
I'm glad you can say it. I would probably read it as Glass Cow.
One of the
put on a
puzzles
really fake French accent.
One of the puzzles in that game relies on knowing what neeps and tatties are, and she knows, and that's disappointing.
See, here in America, we call those tramp stamps.
Oh. Well, that was unusual.
Yeah.
We have the Fody grave. And everyone else is also here. We have photographs and friends.
Right?
The most important meal of the day.
Alright!
That makes sense.
But of course.
Savage Correcchio. Then everyone else came in.
Is this... Yeah.
And then everyone else.
Seems as if...
Yeah.
You know...
Yeah.
And the remaining photo is... just Chuichi taking the camera down. Or putting it up. That works too. That's okay, we didn't suspect that Rantaro came into the front entrance anyway. And if he was going to the library without wanting to be spotted anyway, then he would leave the game room by the game room exit, then pass by the AV room to enter the library from the side anyway. Because if people came out to look for him if he spent too long in the bathroom, then they'd go straight to the stairs and not know where he was going, so it makes sense he'd go in through the side entrance.
Hey.
That is correct. Yeah.
Sure enough.
I knew it.
He looks so Animu in this picture.
I see. If so...
Yeah.
And Chuichi again.
Huh?
Sorry.
No.
Thank you, Kirimi, for knowing how to exist. And finally...
Why? Hey.
Oh, but what if there is? Because Tsumugi was in one of those pictures. I mean, everyone else was as well, but still.
Yeah.
He openeth the door. And it had the flash on. I mean, fucking look at those shadows. This is a picture taken with a flash. Like, you can even tell from like the direction they're being cast and everything. I survived a module of photography at university last year, but I already knew the basics anyway, but still.
Could it be...
I see. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Selfie. Once again taken with a flash because of those fucking giant ass shadows.
Yeah.
If so...
Hmm.
By the way...
I don't get it.
It seems as if...
Well, if the culprit had been in the room with him, they would have taken the shot put with them.
However...
Y'all are dense. Though to be fair, this is the most convoluted case one we've had so far. But just because of the technology involved, surely. Unless you wish to... Well, okay, my chapter 1 is more complicated than this. That I don't think anyone would want to dispute, but still.
I think your chapter 1 is the most convoluted case in your game.
It's because it's the last one I wrote. But also, it's the one that most relies on gameplay and least just on evidence, because there's the fewest truth bullets, and some of it is from incidental... You know, it's good game design. Just not when you're only working on the raw assets and not an actual game.
I can verify that.
Why?
Not complaining. Just saying.
You bastards!
She even says bastards like Sonya would.
Don't screw around!
My femininity is hella boss!
Huh?
I'm
Well, it's not a perfect crime because it's not worth $10 million.
No.
By the way,
I do not agree.
okay. Oh man.
But what if it did? We were just poking in the wrong places. Like maybe it had the ability to go beep boop boop a doop, and that's it. Like it's just there's a button that plays that noise and that's it. Ding dong, bing bong. Hey, we've been going for 3.5 hours. Yay!
All right. It's time for what you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
Oh, I'm sorry, judgment, because Americans can't spell. Bringing that one back. Up top.
Red doors surrounded by plants.
I think that's the most Jazz Films thing I've heard you say in years.
From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial.
Yesterday, I asked you.
See you all there.
A light switch. 4 heads.
God!
The Winter Olympics in a fursuit.
What a pain.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Got it.
Jeez.
At least we don't need to go inside a giant mountain that poops anymore. Which, I feel like we all 2 of us, underreacted to the Monochrome head just appearing in the funhouse in Chapter 4 of the previous game. Which, I mean, we know how that happened for sure now because it was all... Cause it's a game! But still.
Sorry.
Well, you were the one who said that first. I just believed you at that point. It'd be weird if it happened in this game.
The #1 US President, Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
God, I wish she became president. Our country wouldn't be so what it is now.
I heard the phrase cream tree in there somewhere.
What?
You know, cream tree, when they grow cream on a tree. Or
I don't mumble the word country that much. Sorry, country. There we go.
I just told you I don't like fish tacos.
Good God, Tess!
I may be a lion, but I'm not that tainted by fish.
Now I may be lying, but I tell you that that's the truth.
Yahoo.
I just had the mental image of literally Heather, you cow, just squeezing milk onto your own bowl of cereal. Is that a thing that cows do, or is that racist?
Huh?
Well, it's a fetish at least.
Okay.
I'll say yes. Yes, it is something that I do on a regular basis.
That just reminds me of the
Except that
dragon
I'm
milk
not that big a
pancakes.
fan theory. What?
Have I ever told? I know I've told someone about that. It might have been Alex, but either way.
What's the matter?
Sorry.
Oh. Zoom them in and cluff their faces. That is a statue. Was that here before?
What? Everyone!
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Angie, you special fish.
Yoo-hoo! Bitch!
No.
That is troubling.
So if there's going to be a theme to the class trials, then I'm just going to assume this is going to be the same as the one from the demo.
Huh?
Say it one more time, Tess. Discord cut out and stopped your prediction from being heard on this event.
It'll look like the one from the demo. I still need to fix this overlay, but still. It's a wobbly wobbly wall. Oh, it's behind. Well, I did wonder where the way where the waif woof would be.
Huh?
Elevator.
I don't wanna.
Hey, not just any elevator, an electric elevator.
If you desire.
Shut up and ride it.
No.
See, now that sounds like simultaneously the name of a porno and like a popular dance song.
Oh.
You know, like Shut Up and Drive. Only it's Shut Up and Ride It. I can see that.
Well, I recommend then, from Bentley Jones's album Defying Gravity, the track R1DE1T, I think it is. There might be a 3 or a 4. It spells Ride It, but in capital letters and numbers. It's a fun song. That's the reason I bought that album.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Dumbass.
I'm ready!
Okay.
One of those pogo pop songs that's ever so slightly sexy. It's explicitly about sex, actually. But it's fun.
What?
Sort of fed my headcanon that he might actually be gay, and then just recently he came out, so good for him. Oh, it's a lift.
I'm just surprised it took it that
That's
long.
super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
Everyone looks like apprehensive, except Angie's just having a fantastic time, and Korekio is like, I've ridden better.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
But if you piss straight down, then the G-force will guide it straight back up inside you. And it'll go back up through the wrong hole, so you'll end up pissing into your own uterus.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
Yeah.
A urinary U-turn.
How about a
About that talk from
U-turnary?
before.
U-turnness! There we go.
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth.
Huh, we never got scenes like this in previous games, but now we get a fancy look at the lift.
But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never
that the
know
Indiana
lies
Jones
from
theme?
the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path.
What?
So
Oh,
fight for the truth, even if it is.
I'll go with yes.
I know you can do this.
I guess it was a combination of that and your Tumblr Snackingtons theme.
Others who will be there to help you.
So that'd be
Everyone you're
or whatever I did. I don't know. Beat the game fanfare thing.
I used to be like
But Donkey Thong, though, truly the best remix.
before a piano concert. I was always so
yes.
nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I made smile with my performances.
You're remembering it.
I'm not gonna do it again!
I was the one who did it in the first place.
All right.
I
let's go.
know!
We're gonna end this as soon as possible.
I mean, that looks like the demo trial room. It's been a while, I can't actually confirm. I remember the stained glass windows, that was about it.
Yay!
Bingo!
Got it?
No way!
Ooh, fancy.
This is...
Jeez.
It is pretty, I'll give them that. It's the finest courtroom so far. And the pedestals look so fancy as well.
I still like the
You're the
Case 5
worst of
one
the
from the last game.
I like the ones that I came up with. All themed around Sonic levels because the universe can fight me. Also, his chair looks only slightly less like a... Like, this looks more like a PS2 chair now rather than the PS1.
It's a slightly higher res texture. I suppose that's a good
see.
thing.
Well now.
Fancy ass podiums. A dead boy. Oh, hey, I was about to say, do we get one of these like from the second game? And I was expecting there to not be, and yet here it is.
I'm really glad these are showing up again. Kind of sad they weren't in the first game.
Anyway.
Do you think that'd be something they would add back in if they'd pulled a Phoenix Wright Trilogy Edition thing?
Possibly, but I think the one that's on Steam is the like remade re-release thing.
Oh. They never. Thing. How sad.
Oh, we actually have a fair few things already. Well, the things available to buy anyway, it seems. I'm not going to do this now because obviously we have a trial coming up, but the options are here anyway. So, anyway, do you have any things to say while I'm closing out the stream?
I like this game. I like the people involved. They're all very pretty.
And I have nothing...
There's no one in this group I would not do. How's that?
That's a very you thing to say, Heather.
But I'm not wrong either, am I?
Well, neither am I.
Yes. Oh God, yes.
Anyway, that stream before either of us put any more feet into any other mouths.
Nom.
Lisbon Lampshade. And, we know what we be do. We be do terminate Strimstram. Good booby.
And I'm putting them up my butt.
Ah.